works. Hope it works. I'm just going to clear some stuff. Hi, Karen Fodder. Welcome. Sorry, I am just getting set up. I'm trying this new multi-streaming thing and figure out if that works. Oh, it does work. Hello. Hello, welcome. Welcome for Hannah, welcome Michael. Fortunately, I can't read Spanish, but do you? Okay then. Just gonna wait a little bit more. Hello, Cubicle. Hello, my guest. Hello, Vivafoy. Here you go. Thank you so much for dropping by. We're going to begin very, very soon regarding the Q&A. I'm just trying to. Everything seems to be. Everything seems to be set up. I actually have a little guest that will be coming on soon. Yes, you are not wrong, Zim. You're very much correct in your understanding. For those who aren't aware, I am. Hello, Luca. I am doing multiple streaming, so I am streaming on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. So the chats are not merged. I have not had enough time to figure that out. So I'll be reading out questions that you may or may not be able to see. Regardless. Okay then. So we are going to begin. The guest isn't Ari, but I could actually ask Ari if she wants to get on. I don't know if she is alive right now, but we can see if she's alive. Just checking chats. Yes. I actually did play in a FNAF event very recently. But why don't we get straight into it? I'm going to thank you so much. Welcome for the thank you so much for the follow fantasy promoter. Okay then. So we can begin with questions now. I know there's like supposed to be music in the background. I haven't had time to figure that out. Things are a little bit rushed, so we're gonna go with it as is. Java's event, yes. The Penny and Pounds parlor. Oh, and my Minecraft crashed. Lovely. Just for reference, the mod pack that we were given to play in the Masterpiece event is horribly optimized. It is quite possibly some of the worst software I've ever had to work with. That shit. Oh, and of course it doesn't function. That shit uses 25 gigabytes of RAM just to run. It is insane. They require like NASA PC levels of functionality to like run to play in their bloody events. So it's left back. Yeah, I know. Horrible round from it. Hello, thanks so much, Badrex, for the follow. Yeah, I know. YouTube with 300. Oh my god. The little jumpsuits. Man. I was so angry at the jumpsuits. I hate the jumpsuit with a passion. I remember spending the first day raging at the admins, being like, why do you have to make us these stupid jumpsuits? They're so ugly. They were ugly though. Genuinely, they were really ugly. Hello, thank you so much for the very first message, Bannerx. Welcome, and thank you so much for the follow, Shadow. Oh, really? Oh, thank you so much, Meme Collector. I guess that's what it means. But yeah, the tracksuits. You can see me here in this replay. This is what I was forced to wear for day one. I hated it. It was humiliating. It was genuinely humiliating. Hello, Troxy. Yeah. They made us wear these tracksuits. All the boys and all the girls had to wear the tracksuits. It's not rendering properly for everyone, but everyone was wearing this. It was not fun. Yeah, if you put on armor, the tracksuits get turned off, but they didn't tell us that, so it took us quite a while to figure that shit out. And I had to ask my fellow GMC people for tracksuits for armor, so I could take that bloody so I take the tracksuits off. It's not a nice shade of pink. It looks almost purple, in my opinion. Oh, hello. Thank you so much for the follow, Ryukisi. Oh yeah, we did that as well for the GMC. We went. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Rubix. We did end up. Oh my god, this is Ish. This is Ish. This is him. This is the very first interview I got. I got a lot of interviews. Basically, oh, thank you so much, Trixie. How many state members were in the event? It wasn't staged. The whole thing happened naturally, right? It wasn't. Nothing was really scripted, other than the thing that happened on top of the tower. You can't see it now. The top of the tower thing was the only thing that got scripted, right? Everything else, basically, they just let happen, pretty much. So like me losing that war, yeah, that was just me fucking up, right? That wasn't like Mr. Beast being like, hey girls, you gotta lose this because I want to make funny video. No, it was just me. I made a few bad calls. I fucked up here and there, and things went wrong. Thank you so much, Unknown. Koru, do I have unlimited bacon but no games, or unlimited games? Unlimited bacon but no games, or unlimited games or no bacon? Huh? I don't understand that question, dear sweetie. Okay, so, oh yeah, the trees. Fun fact, the color of all the wood and all the trees, they changed several times during the hello, welcome. Unfortunately, I can't read Spanish, so I will not be answering questions in Spanish. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Reba. Thank you so much for the subscription. Oh my god. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. But we're gonna go over the first interview.
Oh, can you stop building? Stop. No, you're making this look ugly. No, get
Oh,
rid of this.
My bad.
Okay. Actually,
GMC, please let Ish work.
Yeah,
Thank
could
you.
you turn yourself up? Could you turn your mic up?
Yeah. Okay.
Is it possible? Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, you just go on.
And our goal is to protect the girls because we think the boys are going to be very scary, and there's a lot of very scary PvPers. And so it's my goal. A lot of these people who don't have any idea how to PvP, but we've been training them. They've been training incredibly hard. We have like 6 hours a day sitting there in servers training. Oh shit! I had to tab out for just a second. Oh no! There's no way the thing crashed. There's no way it just crashed.
Okay.
Oh, it
We
didn't
are
crash.
the accepted military, so all of the girls are aware of our presence being the big scary quote unquote. We are the guardian angels of all the girls, and all the girls are aware. So,
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're not just protecting yourselves and your group. You want to protect everyone.
That's our goal.
So the way that we founded the GMC. Okay, I'm gonna return the messages. Hello, Rani. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the first messages. Welcome. Lord of Henny, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Hello, everyone. Welcome. So, Asian Day 4 and Mr. Beast actually showed up for the first time. Yeah, Ish spent the whole event. This was 9 minutes after I logged on. He instantly teleported to me. It's like, Coraline, tell me what the fuck is going on. And I'm sitting here like, oh, hi Ish. You remember me, don't you? And he knows me because I was a leader of the Commonwealth in his Rich and Poor video. So he instantly went up to me and was like, okay, Coraline, Give me the spice. Tell me what's going on. The scariest boy member. Who was the scariest boy member? Ooh, that's a really good question. I think the scariest boy member was not Triple Line, nor was it Swite. There was a third faction called Iron Crest. They didn't make. Oh, really? I don't know how to fix that. I'm sorry, Rugates. Thank you so much for the bits, Saotome. Welcome. Okay, hello, Haumios. I'll pull you up. Give me just a second. Join a VC in Discord and I'll drag you up into my thing. Awesome. Drag. Come on. Okay, you're in the VC. So, I need to go back to answering questions. Holy shit. It was that too. Yeah, he not only narrated, but he did a lot of interviews. A lot of the interviews and a lot of the like, a lot of the storytelling was from him, right? I gave him like a 4-page document, like on the whole GMC and like our story, basically. It was so sweet. Yeah, honestly, I actually will state this. Mr. Beast, we actually had a really good girl PvPer get apply. Oh my god, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you for coming. Thank you so much for the follow. So going back onto topic, what we had is Ish.
No girl left behind.
What we did is that we had what was I talking about? Shit. We had a girl who was really good at PvP. Her name is Zin, right? You cannot speak in my VC? Oh shit, okay. I will fix that in just a second. I will give you just a second, Hamios. Give me, sorry, people. Speak. Okay, you should have permissions now. Okay, awesome. You can permission join. You have permission to join naturally. Anyway. Okay, look. Iron Crest. Yes, thank you.
Hello. Okay, now it works. I'm here. Hi.
Okay, awesome. Iron Crest. They were a group of boys that was super secretive, right? I don't have the replay for it right now. If I actually go to the very final day, and I show you, there was a yeah. So okay, quickly talking about Iron Crest. Iron Crest was, in my opinion, literally the scariest boy faction because for most of the event, I actually thought Iron Crest and the veterans were the same organization, right? And oh, it crashed. Thank you so much, Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast Gaming, freaking Minecraft thing crashing on me constantly. Okay, but back onto it. The Iron Crest was super secretive, right? They had this like Discord where they had like a public Discord and then they had a private Discord and the actual ramp was on a private Discord and they were incredibly tight on like who gets to know what, pretty much. And I thought that the veterans were Iron Crest, right? So I was like, oh shit, there's this very secretive group of boys who want to have war, who want to kill me. And they have this giant fuck-ass castle. I'll show you the castle very soon that I thought it crashed again. Lovely. This is amazing. Thank you so much. I thought there was this giant Iron Crest castle. That big and was scary and had all these defenses and all my spies on the boy side. I actually don't remember. I never found out who the leader. It was. I don't know if it was Goofy. No, it wasn't Goofy Geek's castle. Do I drink a lot? I don't know. Do I? But I actually don't know who the leader of Iron Crest ever was, right? Because their faction actually kind of collapsed in the middle of the event. Oh yeah, I had a lot of spies on the boys' side.
Oh, the spy problem. Oh yeah, we had spies.
Yeah. What happened was, okay, so the game loves crashing. I guess I can't show you that because the game simply does not want to function. Thank you, Mr. Beast. You're doing me
How much
massive
RAM have you
favors.
allocated to the pack?
A lot. I think it's crashing for other reasons. I could go debugging,
Oh.
but I don't want to put everyone here through an hour of me sorting through Java code and trying to
Yeah, no, that's
fix
fair.
everything.
What are you trying to show? I might have footage.
I was trying to show the Iron Crest castle.
You can just pull up the video and then just show
Ooh, I
from the video.
could. Dude, was it even there? Oh my holy
Yeah.
shit. I just got gifted
Oh my
20
God.
subs. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Holy shit. I really appreciate this.
Oh, by the way, I pinged my community to come hang out as well, so some of them might show up.
Okay. Talking about my. Okay. I'll try to show Iron Crest if possible, but clearly the thing keeps on crashing. So in the meantime, almost POV. That's very fair. Okay. Thank you so much for the follow. Okay, so when it comes to the how do I put it? When it comes to the spies, I had a lot of spies who were on the boys' team, right? There were a lot of boys that had worked with me in previous events, and a lot of these were black brigaders. Is what I call them. I call these boys black brigaders, right? Because they were basically boys who were working with me in the latest Ish State Purge event. Oh, it's you, Violet Ocean. Oh, that's nice. And after game ended, did the girls talk about killing Lego friend? I don't think the girls would accept your leadership if you found out you killed Lego friend. I don't think they would have. I completely agree. A lot of the girls were very, very suspicious of me. They had a lot of time. There was a lot of time where the girls were. Let's just say there was a lot of misgivings about my leadership, and a lot of the girls did not like me. Right? There was no way I was going to be leader of all the girls. My Minecraft keeps on crashing. Thank you so much, Mr. Beast. You're fuck this Mr. Beast thing. Okay. Working for you for peace, under you for peace between both sides. Actually, I actually never really worked too much for peace. A lot of the girls, especially Narnia and like Lego friend, they went to push peace really hard, right? But I kind of always knew that Triple Line and the boys were going to go to war, and so during those peace meetings, I never actually agreed with the peace. I always went and said like, I always went around and said like, hey, these boys are not trustworthy. I don't believe for a moment they're not going to go. And I was correct. So that's good to know. And you know, it was a massive shame that it ended up being like a war in the end, because like I still wanted peace, right? But it was I never really thought that the boys were gonna be peaceful, so to speak.
There was never really properly an option. The GMC was founded because we knew that there was no chance they weren't gonna fight us. Essentially.
So Neckbus, thank you so much for the follow. Neckbus is very correct when it comes to Zin's PvP skills. We had won the world, I think it was like top 70 in the world PvP at Zin. She's not as good as Swipe, but she's still really good. She actually got denied from the girls' side. She got denied to get in the event when she applied. Thank you so much for the sub, Ivan. And no, fuck you, you're an ad. And a lot of the Hello, Magenta Suit. Thank you so much for the first message. A lot of the good girl PvPers were missing from the event. I think Harlow was one of them. Zin was another big one, and so we were left with not that many good PvPers. It sounds weird to say. I was the third best PvPer on all of the girls' side, but I'm not even ranked. I'm not even like low tier 4. I talked to one PvPer. They said they would probably put me low tier 4 sword, but that's it, right? I'm not that good of a PvPer. And it's horrifying to think that I was the third best. Most of the girls' side, I don't think so, but a lot of people talk about how she should have been there. Yeah. Violet is kind of correct. Almost the entire GMC made the whitelist and made it into the event because I had organized everything and I got everyone on a VC and we sat there 4 hours trying to get on the whitelist.
It was genuinely the most excruciating 4 hours of my life.
We kept sitting there logging in and then server would crash and we get kicked, right?
We had somebody assigned to refresh the server page non-stop and just stare at it to make sure that we'd know immediately when it opened back up.
The Q&A is right now. You are free to ask questions and I will answer whatever questions come in.
Yes, that counts for my community as well. I know I didn't really tell you guys what we're doing. You guys, if you're here, you can just ask questions. It's the Q&A stream for the Mr. Beast event.
Yeah.
We're doing it on Chorus because she has all the footage, so.
Yeah. Day zero was just agony. Day zero never happened. It was just lag, crash, lag, crash, lag, crash. It was horrible. Even on the first actual day of the event, the whole server just wouldn't stop crashing. So there will be hello Spyro, welcome. So the Discord questions will be answered very soon. The Discord questions will be answered over video, but I can look at some of the oh, Zorga left us. Oh no, that's sad. But I can definitely answer some of the Q&A questions on the Discord. What are your opinions on the boys right after the war? So when it comes to the boys of the war, I didn't blame them for what they did, right? Like they did what they had to. They wanted the money and they got the money, right? And they played well. With the veterans outflanking us, it was completely fucked, right? They did their job, they played well, and they won the event. I never had any hard feelings against the boys, and against how the war happened, so to speak. Triple Line, he did what he had to do. I disagree with his logic. I actually think there would have been more. I think there would have been less deaths overall if he chose peace. He said there would be more deaths if we chose peace, but I disagree. He said the boys would just the veterans and like the other boys would just go around killing as many people as possible. And whilst that is true, if me and Triple Line combined forces to take on the veterans would have just been slaughtered, so to speak. Which play do you dislike the most in game? Oh, that's a very good question. Hello there. I'm looking at this one right now. Hi. Yes, this one. This person. She wanted to play a villain during the event. She wanted to play a villain.
She succeeded at that.
Yeah, she succeeded at it. She spent the entire event trying to disband the GMC, so she'd get on pedestals and try to like scream at the girls, and like she basically spread nothing but slander contiguously and try to break morale. There was a time when she stood on a big dirt podium and told all the girls to stop, told all the GMC members to stop following me. They all refused. They all said, "No, fuck you, we're not listening to you." But then she would constantly like pressure me to like fix my shit, and like I tried my best. But no matter what I did, she kept on harassing me and kept on telling me that I was like incompetent and stupid and a cloud chaser.
Yeah.
And I got
what you're looking at right here is Koro on day 1 confronting Zarok about not following orders from leadership.
Yeah, she always refused. She refused to listen to orders, and she spent the entire event trying to fuck me over. And she is one of the reasons why I quit the GMC. It wasn't in the video. They portray me just quitting on a whim. it was day 1 to day 5 of harassment. From people inside the GMC, people outside of the GMC. I dodged 5 assassination attempts and 3 coup attempts over the event. Every single day was me walking on eggshells. It was not easy trying to remain leader of the GMC. Everything was like fighting against me. It was
Parrot was not in the event, just for the person asking in chat, sorry. That's somebody with a skin.
Oh, was Parrot in the event?
No.
Marlon, you are not on the wrong stream. I'm talking to Twitch. There aren't many questions on the YouTube side, but I will answer YouTube questions and Twitch questions.
Are you live on YouTube as well? You did not tell me that.
Yes. Probably could have missed as well watching Mr. Beast. What happened to Fox Lily? Okay, so Fox Lily, I would love to show you that footage, but for some reason everything keeps on crashing, so we're gonna be stuck to day 1 footage, unfortunately. But Fox Lily kind of spent her time. What happened is that she dug on the ground, right? And she couldn't be found. The fun fact is that Fox Lily died 3 times, actually. We killed her. We got her.
She kept getting revived because she kept dying to people who then got banned.
Yeah, exactly. Like, we got her. She got killed by a GMC member. They didn't put it in the video because that person would later get banned, right? So
I actually don't. Why did Huskell actually get banned? I don't remember.
Huskell.
What was the reasoning there? Because Huskell was not hacking, was she?
Huskell was one of the imposters. Huskell was one of the imposters who was basically a dude.
She was vouched for.
No. She was he was using a voice changer. I picked up on the voice changer instantly. It's actually on day 1. I instantly picked up that Huskell was like using a voice changer within like a few seconds. But I kind of looked the other way because I thought, okay, maybe Huskell is trans. I'm not going to bother them. There's no point starting controversy. I will leave it as is. But, you know, Huskell wasn't that stealthy. Overall.
Huskell was stealing from people in day.
Oh, right, yeah. I think this is the confrontation.
I live here.
Yeah, it is.
Huskell?
Yeah.
You are GMC.
And it just
You are
continued to
the
be
GMC
like
briefing.
a
Why
problem
you
after
put
this
them
because
down?
Koro ended up having to split off because people were trying to like crit her out.
The
There's no
order
peons
was
in
not
the work.
and
And I was alone with the entire group, including Huskell, and Huskell would steal from other groups on day 1, which would already like damage our reputation really
just so you're
badly.
aware, diamonds are incredibly scarce.
Like
We
just go
cannot
around, take
spend them
iron from
willy-nilly.
people, open their chest, just steal whatever they had.
Putting them into
And I had to
armor
like
has now prevented
have
12
my people
from
actually
getting
like
diamonds,
drop
which
some
is-
of their iron to like compensate.
Yeah, okay, questions, yes. What are your questions? I mean, you can put your questions onto the if you put your questions into the YouTube chat, I will answer them. I will straight up answer any questions I see. Okay, but yeah, we killed her 3 times. She got revived 3 times, and that was that. Like it was just kind of fucked. There was nothing we could have done when she kept on getting revived by the staff team.
Selling their accounts, we never have confirmation of that, but there were rumors going during event as well that was happening, but we don't have confirmation that that is actually what happened.
Oh, thank you so much for the support. Okay, how would you join the events next time? Mr. Beast events are kind of closed off. I don't know how you can get invited to Mr. Beast events. I got invited by Ish. He basically
They're
pinged
not
me.
closed off, Koro.
Are they?
If you join the Mr. Beast gaming server, the main one, you can choose pings. You can choose I would like pings for Minecraft, and then if there's open slots, they throw it in there. This one was closed off specifically because it was a collab with State, but the main ones they will ping you in the primary.
Oh, okay, awesome. Okay, that's good to know. Thank you so much for answering that. Why don't the boys sell their accounts to girls too while they were at it? I don't, because there just weren't many girls interested in the event. When it came to like recruiting boys versus girls, the boy slots filled up almost instantly, and they were so full and so competitive to get in. The girl slots, they were begging. The Mr. Beast production team were begging us to find any girl on the internet that could play Minecraft. They were.
That is an over exaggerating. Any girl on the internet would be where you cut that sentence off.
Oh.
Like, play Minecraft is an overstatement.
Okay, yes, they wanted any girl on the internet. They didn't care whether they could play Minecraft or not. They just wanted any girl, and they just
Needed
paid.
anybody with a
They
mic
would
that could show up.
pretty much that was it. Hello, thank you so much for your first message, Mono.
It could have been 100 versus 100. They wanted this number because it sounds good in the title. It's like the whole like 1,000 player simulate concept that they want.
Yeah, they want many girls, and so we kind of struggled to find girls, and so we were left with a lot of girls who didn't even know how to sprint or like to jump in Minecraft. I had to train these girls how to PvP of all things. I ended up training like 200 or so girls on how to like get through the basics of PvP. Most of them started
I was
off with not knowing anything, and then
I was
they
doing basics with people, and I had to
yeah
teach them how to sprint. That is the level we were at for a lot of these people. Like,
yeah
they were letting just about anybody in, and that's not a bad thing, but there was a clear skill imbalance between our side and the boys' side
yeah
because of
pretty
it.
much. Mr. Beast, yeah, he should have gotten a bigger moderation team. I don't know why he didn't, and that's one of the biggest criticisms. The fact that his moderation team is really small, but he's making changes. I got offered a job to work with Mr. Beast as one of the moderators for the next event, so we'll see how it goes. Hopefully, the next event won't be as much of a shit show. And you know, people like me will help fix it. RDM.
There were no rules on RDM. It was encouraged to
Yeah.
kill people.
It was encouraged to kill random people, so you always had to look behind your back.
Maybe we should explain that, like, everything that, like, I'm assuming there's a couple people in chat here that are used to regular sub events with roleplay and like rules about RDM and metagaming. This event was 1,000 players doing whatever they wanted, and the only way you could get yourself banned is if somebody had definitive proof of you actively hacking.
Pretty much.
Or like, there were no rules. It was literally just, if I wanted to go slap Koro off a mountain, I was free to do so as long as I was not using hacks to do it.
Pretty much. Yeah, there's just not that many girls in the gaming space. Just video gaming is very much a male-dominated space, and so that it was. I kind of knew that we were going to lose from day one, but that doesn't mean like I didn't. I tried my fucking best to get shit done. And to answer Marlon's question, yes, I did trade him like Mulan. I actually used the Mulan gift for Make a Man Out of You, because I would grade I would grab all these girls and I would train them en masse. I would get them into big like 50, 60 person Discord calls with Hamios, my second in command here, and we would just go just run them through all of the basics. You'd be like, okay, this is how these buttons, you sprint, you do this to crit, you do this button to, to heal, make sure you eat steaks, make sure you watch your health, here's how to water bucket clutch, that kind of shit.
We would also specifically like train them on doing like battle comms, so we would put them on a map and split them in two and then have a captain, and then they would take turns being captain and like training, like giving each other like directions, like calling out like if somebody's low, stuff that would be really good to know in a big battle so that you aren't just yelling over each other, so you can communicate properly. We trained them on that specifically as well.
Yeah, that was one of my biggest points in Milcom. I very much, especially the GMC were much more disciplined than others. And like in a lot of GMC scenes, you can see most members aren't speaking. It's specifically because I trained all GMC members to shut the fuck up. If I say comms, they all instantly fall silent. Like just like a click of a finger, they just fall silent and quiet. They don't say anything, and then they let people speak in turns. To make sure we can get the order of business done as quickly as possible. It's boom, 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 boom. We get the agenda done.
So much shit for that. People were like, that is so rude. Why are you just silencing your people? But we were also the only group that could get through a meeting in under 30 minutes and actually come out with a productive result.
Precisely. So many meetings with 2 hours of girls and boys screaming over each other to try and like get their like point across. And it was like a fuck fest of listen to me, no, listen to me, no, listen to me. And then I can walk up and be like, okay, girls, here's the deal. This. We have this problem here. That person is here. Here's some coordinates. Here's some information. And then, does anyone have anything to add? One person might say, hey, I know this information. Another person might say, hey, I disagree. Can we do this? And I think, okay, maybe we can do that. Go on. Kind of shtick.
The funniest part to me, I was in charge of a lot of the pre-session briefings. As like second in command, that was like one of my tasks. I did that quite a few of the days. I noticed that a lot of the other groups, when they were setting up their pre-meetings, they would do like 2 hours before the event started. I would say 30 minutes before everybody shows up, everybody's silent. I tell you what the agenda is, you ask questions, we go in. I would have that shit done in like 20 minutes.
Precisely.
Other
Okay.
groups would take like 2 hours to do a pre-event meeting.
I want to quickly answer some questions. DM1 is Demo is furious. Have you encountered any guys on the girl side like pretending to be? Yes, quite a lot. My whole time from day 1.
13 of them, I think, was the total number it came down to.
My whole job from day 1 to day 5 was hunting these people. I wasted so much time hunting these people, like in every nook and cranny, like a fucking like a fox, going in every hole, every mine shaft, every building to find these people and get rid of them. We got rid of quite a few. Some got banned, some got killed. But you know, it was a mess, right? I didn't have time to build traps or to build my fortifications or to like do a lot of training or to do a lot of like resource gathering, because me and the GMC spent so much time like agonizing and like trying our best to protect the girls from the fake girls who were going around RDMing. And what do we get for that? Nothing but shit from basically everyone. So that was very fun. Next question. I'm assuming that the thing I'm writing on the pillow fights. Actually, it wasn't. No. We would have a briefing and a debriefing. So we would have a 30-minute briefing and a 1-hour debriefing. And then we discuss everything, and then I'd go to sleep because it would be like 6 a.m. These events ran from like 11 p.m. to like 5 a.m. for me every day. It was hell. I was so tired, but I had no choice
I remember
to
at
do
one
this.
point, because like this is a funny story we can tell. At one point, we were sleeping so little that Koro had to mandate naps for me. Like it was an order as my leader. She would tell me to go to bed. She would mandate naps. I was not allowed to do shit if I hadn't slept at least 2 hours.
Yeah, precisely.
Mind you, it was done on weekdays as well. We would have sessions from like midnight to 5 a.m. then do our our post briefing. Then I remember one time I got ready for school in the post session meeting. And I got ready. I ran to the bus. I took my 6 hours of classes. I went home. I slept for 2 hours. I got up. I handled running practice. We did the pre-briefing and then we started over. It was a cycle. I lived off of like frozen pizzas that I could just reheat in 10 minutes. Because I did not have time to do anything else.
Okay, I'm looking through like some of the Twitch chat to see some of the questions.
Castle from the event? Call me Castle was, yes.
Call me Castle was, yeah. I mean, we could ask some boys' side questions. Do you want to take over for a second, Hamios? I'm gonna put up some questions from Discord. Very quickly.
I will ask questions. I will read through.
Okay. I'm gonna ask some questions now. We're gonna go through
Who
them.
are your most liked and least liked people of the boys' teams during the event? Ooh, this is an interesting question, actually.
Most liked? Ooh. I mean, my most liked boy is Mikuchu. It's a bit of an interesting story. Those group of girls that betrayed girls at the very end and did that slaughter on day 6 just before the war, right? I almost joined them. I almost became part of them. And I almost went out just to kill because I was so sick and tired of everything. It was a boy, a Mukchu, a boy who convinced me to stick to my principles, and he was just like, Coraline, you made the oath to never bow down to another man. And are you seriously doing that now? So close to the finish line? And I was like, shit.
Oh yeah, Mukachu kind
He's got a
of
point.
like had like the best point ever, and you were just sitting there like, fuck.
I was like, oh shit, this guy has a point. I guess I
He's
will,
right. I can't argue.
I guess I will just come out. I will come out of retirement and save the girls' ass or something. It was him that convinced me. I didn't want to come back. I wanted just to go and fuck off and left click and PvP a bit because I was just tired.
I think it was different for me who my like favorite
mm,
people on the boys side was. I will say I think Shinji is definitely one of them. But that I'm biased because that's one of my friends. Gangster Ant is also one of my favorites, but again, Ant is also one of my friends. We did not interact in event. I just know that Ant was over there and I like Ant. Least favorite boy, I don't know though. Do you have a least favorite boy?
boy?
Girl? Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Do I have a least favorite boy? Yes. I was never. Yeah, this sounds really controversial because me and Triple Line are friends. I like Triple Line, but during the event, oh boy, he pissed me off. He
Oh
kept
yeah,
on.
no,
He kept
Triple
on.
is lovely outside of the event. Don't get us wrong. We love Triple. We're friends
He
with Triple.
screamed at me in
But
DMs.
in
He
this
crashed
fucking
out in
event,
my
he
DMs.
was driving us up the walls. That man was pissing me off.
This guy, like blew up in my DMs because there were a few traps on the girls' side, and we built some traps on the girls' side in case of a war. He blew up in my DMs and crashed out and ranted to me for like hours about how dare you make traps? You're so terrible. You're such an idiot. I'm like, huh? I didn't even make those traps. Leave me the hell alone, Triple Lion. Stop going after me.
Wait, this is a funny question, Cora. Will you be in more Ish videos? Will you? Is
Uh,
there...
So most likely, I will most likely be in the next Purge video. Yes, I'm not going to spoil it, but let's just say I led a GMC that actually was successful, and we kicked ass a little bit.
If you'd like to see the GMC in an environment that is made for stuff like that, look forward to the Ish Purge event.
Yeah. I mean, I won't get near. I won't be like anywhere near the main character. I'm just gonna be most likely something on the side, just like, oh yeah, Caroline existed in this thing, and that was cool. And that's basically it. But I mean, it may not happen. Like he may completely ignore it, but I think that's very unlikely, considering like the impact I had on the event. But we'll see. GMC stands for Girls Military Corps. No, yeah, real crashing out. He actually crashed out.
I will
in
say,
DMs.
I don't think, me personally at least, I don't blame anybody for how they acted in this event because we were all driven to a point where we were out of it. Like, I would not blame Triple for that crash out in, like, now in hindsight now because everybody was stressed out by this event because it was so poorly handled by their staff that a lot of the issues ended up on the players. And it just caused everybody to just be stressed. I mean, I think a couple of my my people from my community are in here, and I think they also remember like me. After every session, I would come into like my own server, and I would be like out of it to a point where I'd have to sit on call with some of them to be able to fall asleep because I was tweaking that bad.
Yeah. It was actually 150. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Marlon, and thank you so much for the follow, Nicolas. I'm sorry I cannot put the thing in the description. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, I'm not a boy, but my voice is very different. I have how do I put it? I don't know. I don't know why I have a deep voice. I just kind of do.
You don't. Your voice is higher than mine.
Oh.
Your voice is higher than mine if you look at decibels, even.
Oh, decibels? It's not decibels.
No, whatever it is, I don't remember. Sorry, I'm fried.
It's pitch, it's degrees. It's pitch, it's degrees.
I can't translate English. I woke up an hour ago. My bad.
I'm not a voice actor though. I can voice act, but I'm not a voice actor. I'm just here because my questions got get answered more here. Oh, okay, that's fair. Oh, I see. Okay. Let's go. What was your favorite girl faction event? What was my favorite boy faction event? My favorite girl faction wasn't really a faction. It was my retirement home. I can't show it on here. There was a little cafe, like a diner. The diner, there was a diner built here. Every time.
No, it's further back.
Thank you
It's
so
further
much for
back by the
10 subs.
lava.
Holy shit.
But yeah.
there was a little like diner here, right? Run by some like friends of mine. And every time I was depressed or stressed out from the event, I just go to them and I just hang out and chill and eat some pie and eat some cake and do like silly things for like half an hour just to de-stress before I went back into leading.
Meanwhile, I was in the trenches handling everything else.
Yes. Favorite boy
I'd
faction?
be like, I'm out now, you're in charge, and I'd be like, okay.
Yeah, sometimes I would just disappear and be like, Helmios, good luck. I'll be back in 30 minutes.
You had far too much trust in me in this event, given how inexperienced I was going into it.
Oh yeah, I gave you way too much power than what you didn't have skill set for what I gave you, but I was also a bit
kept just
overwhelmed.
throwing stuff at me, and I was like, I don't know what I'm
To be fair, no one had any experience. I was one of the only state girls, right? There were only 2 state girl leaders in the entire like girl side. That was me and Call Me Cass. Call Me Cass didn't even lead, and she kind of left the event. So pretty
I saw
much,
her at the end, and then that was kind of it.
like Lego friend never really led in state. She has done small leadership, but hasn't done any big leadership. So I was the only like person on the girls' side with a lot of leadership experience. So it was up to me.
I was picked because I was willing to put in the time, not because I knew at all what I was doing.
Pretty much. Favorite boy faction?
I will say, I feel like I did learn. I feel like I could do it better now, like if we repeated it, because I've learned from it. But the first few days, I was a mess.
Yeah. Okay.
It was something.
I'm gonna quickly answer some more questions. About the university. Fun fact: I knew about the university. I knew about it. That right flank was gonna go to the university. My biggest fuck up during the war was getting the right flank to help me chase Triple Line down. I should have let them go to the university and slaughter you guys. I should have let them, and I'm so disappointed I didn't let them go to the university to slaughter the boys. That was the original plan. But I changed at the last second and fucked over everything, and that was really bad of me. But how many hours did I play during the other girl was Call Me Cass. She never led though in the actual event. She led in previous events, but she didn't lead in this Spies event. How many hours have I played during the day for the event? We played about 4 to 5 hours per day. It was rough. It was
We played
rough.
more than that. A session was 5 hours on schedule, but then they would extend by 2 pretty often. Sometimes we were up at 7 hours.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, this was me from like midnight to like 7 a.m. It was hell. It was not fun.
Session would start at 10 our time and end at 5, but we would have post meetings that would take a couple hours as well, so we'd be up until like 7.
Yeah, the fucking final war day was so bad. We had to wait for like 3 to 4 hours for Mr. Beast to get on before we could start fighting. So we had to sit 3 hours in Minecraft just twiddling our fingers waiting for something to happen. It was not good.
Yeah, and you couldn't leave because you didn't know when he'd show up, so you just kind of like you had to be like ready. So you were sitting there as if you had 5 minutes, but you had 4 hours.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you some more questions. Am I good at PvP? I'm alright at PvP. I think some of the PvP friends I have estimate that I'm low tier 4 for sword, but that's about the best I get. I can be pretty scary at strafing and pot PvP, but that's about it. I'm actually kind of bad at shield combat. Shield axe is not my strong suit. But that doesn't mean I can still hold my own against most people. And I can score some victories. I scored some victories against like a high tier 3 PvPer in sword. So I can PvP, but I'm not that good. I'm really not that good overall. The girls had one PvPer who's better than me, Shrubs. I think you can see her right here. She's a good friend of mine. She was actually a Russian friend of mine. She's lovely. And she is
We love Shrubs.
She spent the event being my bodyguard. That was it. She joined the event only to follow me. She did not give a shit about Mr. Beast or anything regarding this or the money. She wouldn't even be able to get the money because of where she lived. She joined the event simply, and she's a better PvPer than me, simply because she just likes being around me, and she likes like doing shit with me. The other best PvPer was Mythic Luna. She's the best
not in
PvPer.
that group.
She's not in this group. She was part of the trader group that ended up doing the slaughter thing. And she was also in charge of the elite squad of the GMC.
Should we clarify that the trader group, we have absolutely like nothing against them. A lot of what happened with them we were aware of, and it was like,
oh, I can show that. I have a lot of respect for the. I'll answer some more questions and I'll go into that very quickly. Okay.
I see one. Somebody's asking if the Mr. Beast staff was scared of us.
Yes. There is. I don't know if I can access it right now. Mr. Beast would be intimidating to my face.
Yeah, that did happen.
Do you have the clip of that, Kimmy?
I do.
Can you give me the clip? Send it to me in DMs, and I'll stream
I
my...
only have it in its raw form, which is a 6-hour recording.
Fuck.
I haven't.
Can you speedrun clipping it out?
Not when we're on stream, no.
Shit.
Unfortunately.
Okay, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try to get onto the replay. Let's pray it doesn't crash on me, because it might just crash.
Correct?
Day 3, so it's this one, this one.
I think it's day 3. It's day 3 when we were aura farming in front of
Don't crash on me. Please don't crash on me, Mr. Beast. The fucker has doohickey Minecraft instance. Okay, back to some questions though. It was a little bit unfair, yeah, but at the end of the day, like, it's not really like it's not like the Mr. Beast event like tried to rig it against us. It was just kind of how things went. Oh, what it does. Holy shit.
That was incredible.
It didn't crash. Oh my god, that's crazy.
That is unbelievable, actually.
Oh.
Especially because this is one of the ones where the files is like a nightmare, because people like had that like.
These files are like multiple gigabytes each. I tried this. My whole Mr. Beast instance is 70 gigabytes. It's so unoptimized. It uses 20 gigabytes of RAM and takes 70 gigabytes of space, and like it lags so badly. Like I was getting about 100 FPS with no shaders, and I have a 4070 Super. It's not like I have a bad PC, but it was so bad the way they did it.
Just for the people in chat, just so you understand how poorly optimized this like pack is, I have 16 gigs of RAM. I don't have enough RAM to open the replay. And I have 16 gigabytes. If I dedicate all of it, that is like not being used to running the PC at its very basic minimum, I do not have enough to open the fucking replay.
Okay, let's talk about some of the other. I'll talk about very quickly with the scatter. One of the battle plans that I had, right, was the reason why I split up the girls into 3 groups, right? Was that one was going to go to university, and another one was going to go to kill sleeping bodies, right? The Mr. Beast staff told us there would be like AF people who logged off in previous days and then log back on would be like made into sleeping bodies. The AFK bodies would be killable, right? And they made it. They said they promised us it was going to be a thing. So I made my battle plan based on the fact that thing that was going to work, and the whole battle plan was that I was going to use myself as bait, right? Triple Lion was going to go after me no matter what. Triple Lion and his veteran people were going to fight me. I was going to die, right? My goal was to bait them, was for them to chase me to jump in the water, them to try to kill me and my squadron, and we were going to waste their time, because they were only the battle was going to be 30 minutes, right? The whole thing was only 30 minutes long. So it was a game of time, and I was going to waste their time by making myself as hard to kill as possible. And then we were going to have the other squadrons. One squadron was going to go to university, and the other squadron was going to clean up the sleeping corpses. And then hopefully through that, because I was distracting the boy PvPers, and the girls were going elsewhere to kill sleeping boys and like non-combatants, we were going to win. Right, because the rest of the girls were in bunkers and behind the traps, right? That was the plan. It was a solid plan. But then they cancelled the sleeping bodies thing in my face last second, so I didn't have time to adjust my plan. And then I made the mistake of calling right flank over, and those 2 mistakes fucked everything, and that's why we got slaughtered. But there was an actual plan. Mr. Beast just made it look like I wanted to charge it. I didn't want to charge it. I had a proper formulated plan of action, but it didn't work out because, you know, haha, the devs they're a little bit incompetent. Just a little bit. Also, hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Oh yeah, I had to install some optimization mods as well on top of this. Okay, now the issues behind the UGF other issues with the UGF besides leadership. So the main problem with the UGF and the reason why people were pissed off at the UGF was basically we recruited people into the Discord. We had 500 people on the Discord, right? And we hosted an election, right? But we hosted the election the day before the event started, right? But then the Mr. Beast staff let on like 800 girls, right? But only 500 actually get to play. So the last 300 that didn't get on the event were not able to play whatsoever. So it was first come, first serve, right? Despite the fact that we had to go through the people who applied, we had to dox ourselves to Mr. Beast. We had to give him our personal information. And then he was like, actually, guys, first come, first serve, fuck you. And so we had to
send a, like, your country that you live in, you had to send your full legal name, and you had to send a photo of yourself. And they just have that in their database, and we don't know, like, what the fuck the point of that was.
Yeah. And the verification process is for shit anyway, so what the hell does it matter? And then they made us, and then they made it first come, first serve, and so a lot of girls, we did an election. Thank you so much for the follow, Linya. We based the election upon like what we originally thought was going to be 500 girls who were actually going to be an event, so they voted, right? But then a bunch of girls didn't make the cut first come, first serve, including the elected leader, including the fucking elected leader.
Should we talk about the whitelist problem, like, a little in detail, maybe?
Sure, I'm gonna go look for the Mr. Beast clip.
Do you want me to yap?
Yeah, go and yap.
Yeah. Okay, so, like Cora was saying, we elected a leader. That leader was Phonics. If you're a known state player, you might know Phonics. If you don't, that's fine. Phonics is lovely. She was elected. And then they did the first come, first serve thing. And I think that's important to mention here is that Phonics lives in Australia. So her ping is not great. And then it just kind of, like, led to her not being whitelisted. And this is because you could see the other players when you join the server, right? I would join the server and see Phonics next to me, and she would have joined before me. I was whitelisted, Phonics wasn't. So what happened is, we figured out, is it's not about when you join the server, it's about when you pressed join server on your screen. Not like if you actually connected, just when you pressed join server and sent that, like, command to the server. Which also meant we sat there for 4 hours, but they already had the list from, like, the first time they opened it, basically.
Yeah. So it was fucked. Oh, by the way, here's a little clip of Husker, one of the people. One of the people that I need to turn that thing off. But I'm a little bit too busy. One of the people that was hiding, right? Underneath the whole hiding from me. Yeah, they were here. They were hiding. Like, how the hell am I supposed to find this? Their crowd.
So on our asses for not being quick enough at hunting people down. But, like, what are we supposed to do when they're, like, 50 blocks underground in a one-block hole?
No, I hated the most.
Oh.
They called me a coward for 1v1ing, like, hunting down solo Husker, right? I found this person solo and went after him. Husker was a better PvP than me. Like, straight up, he is a better PvP than me. I would have been fucked in a 1v1, right? But I went after him anyway because it was my job, right? I didn't care if I died then because my job was my job, right? And people were, like, ranting at me because I was
this would be the equivalent of chasing the mole man, and I...
Yeah, literally.
The moment I didn't even know that was happening until the video came out. I thought that was hilarious. I think that was the funniest thing ever. Mad respect for them for just hating on Y20 and just wanting to take it out. I think that's funny as fuck. That was peak. I respect that. That was hilarious.
Okay, I guess someone redeemed a fun fact on Twitch. Okay, here's a fun fact. I am an avid role player. I'm not an actor, so I do all my I don't act. I don't like officially do any voice acting or anything. I do it as a hobby for roleplay purposes, like in D&D or in Minecraft roleplay servers, or even through text-based writing. Like I'm an author. I write stuff. I write poetry. I write prose. Sometimes I write stories. I write characters, and I do a lot of that kind of thing. So it's not. A lot of people always thought that I was like a VA or like some kind of like proper actor. I'm not. I just do it for a hobby, just for fun. There you go. That's a fun fact.
Did you get married? Yes.
Yes, I did get married. We'll talk about that later, though.
Violet asking like she wasn't there.
Thoughts on the Moorman getting assassinated? I mean, I would be pissed too if the Moorman mined up my base, but so maybe death wasn't the right option. Maybe it could have just been spared and like told not to do
They
it.
get assassinated for that. That's hilarious.
That is very sad.
Their concept is so funny to me.
I do have PTSD from this event, Marlon.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I remember telling some of my friends I would rather relive the worst experience of my life than replay this event.
So it was a slaughter. In the battle there was about 110 deaths, about roughly 100 girl deaths and 10 boy deaths. It was bad. It was bad. Yeah. There you go, that's the numbers.
The bedrock getting knocked up by a block. That fucking sucked.
Thanks.
Wait, can I explain context on that? Just for the people in chat who don't understand. So we had our build like planned out, right? And we needed tough for it. And then one of the days the Mr. B staff was like, what if we move the bedrock layer one block up? And that got rid of all of the tough, and they didn't tell us. So we had a day where our build team just spent the entire day tweaking because they couldn't find tough. Like I think we had like 5 people set out to just find tough the entire day, and they were all like genuinely losing their minds. They would be like they would come back to me and be like, how I can't find any tough, how I'm gonna lose my shit, like they were tweaking. I've never seen anything like it. It was so horrible.
Yeah, more time waste. Mr. B's doing nothing but wasting our fucking time.
Like we had 5 people on finding a block that was erased from the map for an entire session. We didn't, by the way, they never explained that to us. We just eventually decided to give up and change the block to something else. We found out in post that they did that. We didn't know that that was a thing. No one ever told us that the tough just vanished into thin air. We just decided to give up on trying to find it because we were realizing that we were wasting our time.
Yeah. So these yeah, I know.
There were so many things where they'd just change things and
That's
not
fine.
tell us, and it would cause us to just be doing the most useless stuff in an attempt to do something that just wasn't possible anymore because they didn't communicate that it wouldn't be.
Yeah, they barely communicated with us.
Oh, should we? Somebody's asking who Helmi is. Helmi was one of the people in charge of the build. Her and Shrubs were lead builders. They designed the build and had the schematic. That was their like primary job.
Oh, my favorite moment in the entire event was that 7-minute speech where I confronted the girls, or I confronted the murder squad 20 minutes before they went on a murder spree. It's on YouTube. It's on YouTube. I posted that clip. Basically, what happened was the culmination of all of that was. Oh yeah, here's the diner. Here's the diner. By the way, this is my retirement home. This is where I snoozed during my retirement.
I didn't know, by the way, just for fun, like for funsies. I did not know this existed before you sent me there for our wedding.
Yeah, I don't know when this existed on purpose. I didn't want people to disturb me when I was resting. I just wanted to be here.
No, but like I was doing hunting duty and I never even ran past it. I never noticed that it was there. I pulled up to the coordinates you said I should go to, and I was like, oh, there's something here.
Yeah.
And this is where I had my Huskell confrontation on day 1.
Oh.
Like,
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
people
yeah, yeah,
Huskell
yeah.
stole from were the diner.
Oh my god, Haskell stole from a diner. That's mad.
Yeah,
Fuck
don't
up.
worry. I made sure that the GMC
Uh,
handed enough iron back to compensate. I was kind to them. Haskell was pissing me off because Haskell was stealing from these people, and I was like, "Don't steal from people."
okay. I'm reading back up to quickly look through some questions. What day? Okay, what day was the like the trippy thing, like the incident, the actual incident? Was that day 3?
It was day 3, and then it blended into 4 because what happened
Okay.
is we used the trial
Then
because Ari was at the trial to keep Ari there to kill her.
okay, then very quickly, what was then the oh god. What was then the when did Mr. Beast thing happen? Was it the beginning? I can't find it in the replay.
It was like the latter half, and it was at the ocean.
Okay, latter half at the ocean.
Yeah, we were at the border, right?
At the very
Remember?
end?
No, it was kind of at the end. We made it back to base. I remember that much. Tuppy was on day 4, bleeding into 5. So this is like.
This is after the topic confrontation. This is like when we capture shrubs.
Wait, what day are you on?
This should be day 3.
This
We
is
captured
day
shrubs at the
4.
end of the. Is it? Am I stupid?
Because what happened is the trial for shrubs bled into day 5, and then we used that trial because Ari would spawn in with us at
Okay,
that trial.
this is
to
day
trap
1.
her.
This is day 2. So maybe this is day 3. I'm so confused.
Why didn't you crash on Mr. Beast? Oh, we did. Don't worry.
I didn't crash out on Mr. Beast.
I
personally.
did.
I know you did. I didn't.
Okay, it sounds worse than it is. During the final battle after Crow died, I was second in command, so I was next in line to just take over communicating with like the entire group, right? He starts interviewing me as I'm doing comms for 40 people. He's like, "What's the plan?" How? I'm like, "Shut up, Jimmy. I don't have time for you." So I told him to shh.
Yeah,
I was so sick of him. I was so sick of him. He was asking me so many questions, and I was like, "I'm literally doing comms for 40 people." It was awful.
I was sure it wasn't like day 2. It's like this is day 3 on my replays. I'm so
But
confused.
no, because we killed Ari day 5. No? We did.
Yeah. No, we killed. I don't fucking remember anymore.
Was it
My
day 4?
dementia.
Let me
My
look at
dementia.
I named my files after what day what happened, so I'll look at it. Hold on.
Okay, I feel like I'm getting dementia at this point. My voice changed? I don't think my voice has changed, has it? Okay. Did you lose horse and saddles being raised? So we had a few horses, but we never really had time to get a lot of horses on our side, because again, I was too busy trying to hunt down fucking imposters and RDMs. Because you might have had Alvomar. Yeah, we had like 5 Alvomars that got we had 13 Alvomars that got banned. It was not fun. And at least Alvomar handed himself in for trial. Though on the girls' side, they just dug 1x1 holes deep on the ground and fucked off and hacked. And that was just it was not good.
The difference was he was doing it for the fun of it. They were doing it because they wanted to ruin the event.
Yeah.
Like he was doing it for the plot. They were doing it for the sake of being horrible people.
Yeah, this is my normal voice. Also, hi Kale. Just trying to read through everything.
Oh, is Kale here?
Why didn't GMC use the Cisco Bedrock Trap system underneath? There was no Bedrock Trap system. That did not exist. Straight up. The system of Bedrock had bunkers to hide girls, but those bunker coordinates were leaked to the boys. So those bunkers could never be used because the boys knew where those bunkers were precisely, right? The leaking was so bad is that I remember the sisters of the Bedrock, they made a military plan and they passed it by me, but a boy gave me the plan that the sister of Bedrock was going to use before the sisterhood of Bedrock gave it to me. Right? My own spies got a leaked plan from the girls before the girls gave me their own military plans. It was insanity. There was nothing that wasn't leaked. The only shit that
the metagaming this the meta for this event was metagaming.
Yeah. Pretty much. Everything got leaked.
Wait, can I answer the GMC worship of Oma as well?
Sure, yeah.
Because I have a funny story. The day of Oma died, literally a minute before it happened, someone, Nolan from Mr. Beast's team, came to the GMC base, and I was there with a couple of the builders, and was like asking us questions, and was like, "How do you guys feel about Avoma?" And we were like, "Yeah, Avoma's killing boys." We were like cheering, right? He's like, "Okay, I'm gonna go dip, talk to somebody else." 30 seconds after he leaves, we see in chat Avoma has died, and he comes back and was like, "Is that not the guy you were just glazing?" And we were just like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
it was."
Oops. Oopsies.
Poor guy.
Oh well. I'm trying to figure out why the fuck did we why the hell did we do this thing in front of Mr. Beast?
We were.
So okay, when was the Ori trial, the Ori thing? Like the egg
Let me
one? Was that day 4?
I know I have
I don't
it.
remember. I have no idea. Also, thank you so much for the photos, QnA. I'm trying to deal with so much.
The footage to me is from it starts on the 10th. It's because of the time zone like bleeding into 2 separate days.
Yeah. These are a few.
I think. Let me look. That was my.
For reference, my skin is like pretty much fully custom designed by myself.
It's not it.
I'm just
Okay. I have it. I could probably just screen share it. If you want it.
Sure. You guys can look at my screensaver.
Wait, hold on.
Oh wait,
Hold
I need
on.
to change
Wait, let me
my
look if this is the
capture.
right day or if I'm tweaking. I think I might be tweaking. What day was this? I could have sworn it was day 3.
Yeah, you see my problem? By the way, what is 7 laggy? During day 1, during the day 0 and 1, yes, it was terrible.
I have the Ori trial here.
Yeah, I have the Ori trial as well, but I don't know where the oral farm thing was. I just straight
Oral
up don't
farm,
have
I think,
that.
was before that.
Yeah, it was before that, I think, but I can't find it. You can find it for me, please.
Okay, get back to me.
Okay, what's the purpose? Okay, so it wasn't Ori. The reason why we arrested Ori, and I was the one that arrested. Kim was the one that arrested Ori, right? The reason we did it was simply because I received a screenshot in DMs, like a screenshot and a clip of Ori punching a girl off the side of a mountain. That girl fell off the side of the mountain and went down to 1 heart. Okay, and we thought, oh shit, Ori tried to kill a girl. And we had a trial, right? She almost killed people by throwing them off mountains with eggs, right? Like, genuinely, she almost caused people to die. And so we arrested her because of that, right?
Oh, I think I got it. Maybe? Oh, it's day 2, Koru.
It's day 2. Yeah, I thought it was day 2.
It was day 2 at the end of it. It's just because my footage is saying it's day 3 because of the time zones.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's right, fair.
It's day 2, and then it's like an hour before session ends. Essentially, yeah. Day 2, an hour before session ends is about it. Like at the border.
Okay. Go check the media channels on some peak fan art. I will look at everything soon. Can I see the files being 1 KB each? I mean, I was streaming that earlier. When is the wedding? The Dinah wedding was after I quit, so it was day 6. It was day 6. Yeah, middle of day 6.
Because it was like the militia pulled up to our wedding and then left to go kill people.
Yeah, they pulled up to our wedding.
They pulled up to our wedding, sang like the wedding hymn or whatever it is, and dipped to go murder people.
Yeah,
it was a joke that was like running that our honeymoon was us having to hunt them.
Yeah, pretty much.
For the days in Minecraft days or IRL days? It's IRL days.
IRL days,
It's
yeah.
IRL days.
Hmm.
Like they turn up day cycle for this event. It's IRL days. If I say day free, it's day free in
What is very funny though is that a lot of people don't really notice this. Even though I hunted those people down, the death squad. So there's not a death squad, but the murder squad, right? They have a lot of respect for
militia.
me. The militia, yeah. They have a lot of respect for me, and I have a lot of respect for them because they were part of the GMC, right? And like over the course of the event, this was something I got skipped over. I got harassed. I got called transphobic. I got called a neo-Nazi. People were screaming at me, dictator. Everyone's like, down with a GMC, down with a GMC. Fuck you, GMC.
Yeah.
You're useless. You're cloud chasers. You just do nothing but like use people and like harm the girls. They basically did. They like pretty much every single girl faction harassed me during the event. Like every single one. They either didn't say anything, like didn't do anything to defend me, or they just harassed me, right? And I genuinely got chased by people during the event with girls being like, fuck you, Caroline. And so I had good, and they did that to the whole GMC, right? So the murder squad was not as much for the money as more as for them getting revenge on all the girls for basically making their lives miserable for an entire week, right? The girls made the GMC miserable. They made my life hell, right? And we did nothing but try to protect them. Yes, we weren't always the most effective, but given the circumstances, what else could we do? Fucking kill hackers digging one by one tunnels deep under the ground? Yeah, good luck. And then we end up having they ended up like snapping, and they ended up deciding to kill the girls. I almost joined them. I almost decided to join them, right? But like I said, one of the boys convinced me to at the last second to stick to my principles, right? And so I decided to return to fight, not because I wanted the girls to win, but simply because I didn't want the dishonor of betraying the girls, right? I realized that I needed to keep my integrity of defending the girls despite everything they have done, right? Despite like all the shit that they've given me, I decided, okay then, they are fucking cunts. I don't want them to win, but I will still help them because it's my duty, it's my job.
Just
It
for
is
FYI, that the C word is flagged on Twitch and can get you banned.
Is it?
Yeah. Just letting you know.
Actually, there's no way. That's like a normal word where I come from. Man. Okay. I guess that is what it is.
Just yeah, don't say
Okay.
that on stream.
I know. I guess I know for the future. Thank you so much, Kimmy, for telling me.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to tell you, just so you don't like get yourself demonetized or some shit.
Ugh, that would be horrifying. Okay. Yes. What's this? Oh, this is Mikuchi. A Black Brigader. Oh my god, my
This was just a
Black
fisher,
Brigader.
people. There's a group of guys whose entire job was just to stand there and fish for saddles. I don't know like how they decided that, but like you would come up to the border and a group of guys would sit at the border fishing so that like they would be doing their fishing tasks, but they could talk to us as we like sailed past, so they were entertained.
To quickly answer Abdul's question, we already answered that question, but just give you a quick TLDR. Foxley died 3 times during the event, but she got revived 3 times and survived the end of the event. We killed her like multiple times, but every single time the person who killed her got banned. So she just got revived, and we were just like, well, fuck, what can we do? Literally nothing we could do. It was just terrible. But there you go, that's your answer. And it's just a cringe. It's just cringe, genuinely. It's just cringe doing boys versus girls in 2025. I'm so sorry. Like, I don't want to hate on them. I know they're just doing their best, especially like Hoodie and stuff. Like the people who are actually the admins, right? It's just like Mr. B should have gotten more stuff. He really should have just gotten more stuff, and the
I
event would
can
have been
yap
just a
about
shit
the
show.
concept from a media standpoint forever.
Yeah, it's just like it's very juvenile, is the way I put it. It's designed for younger audiences, but those, you know, it's designed for younger audiences, But like the video format, the storytelling Civ video format is for older audiences, but then the concept was for younger audiences, and that just did not mesh very well. It was a massive conflict. They did have Swite. It was fucked. But me and Swite actually came to an agreement. We actually came to a truce. Well, we were going
so
to
close
agree.
to having like a really good deal with him
Mhm.
and everything. I don't know what came of that, but yeah.
It basically one of the GMC members pulled off a hit or tried to pull off a hit. She offered like 200 USD to kill Swite, or any boy to kill Swite, and Swite got really
He did
pissed
not
off.
like that, which is fair.
Yeah, Swite got
If I
really
was
mad
him, I
at me,
wouldn't
and the
either.
deal was off. And I was like, man, fuck my life. I guess no Swite deal. It's Jova.
The deal we were trying to make is that he wouldn't kill the GMC if we gave him protection in return, I think, was what we were trying to get to. Something like that. That or he would kill somebody on boy's side and we would, like, give him protection on girl's side when the border dropped. It was a good deal for us. It was a really good deal for us. We wouldn't have to do anything crazy, but because that hit was made, he didn't want to do it because he didn't trust our group because it was a member of our group who made that hit.
Yeah.
Which is fair from his point of view.
Oh,
it was just sad that it happened, but it was fair.
Quickly thing from Sad Malik. Yeah, a lot of the girls were really intimidating. One of the biggest complaints the girls had is that there would be girls who were sitting on the fields potato farming or just chilling, and I would roll up with 20, 40 like armored up and like equipped PvPs rolling through the farms.
Can I read out one of the meeting notes from, I think it was the day 2 meeting?
Yeah, go on.
It's the one that I sent you last night.
Yeah, go read it out.
We had a official meeting. One of the bullet points in the meeting notes that was sent to the people who couldn't attend is, the GMC wants you to know they are just aura farming. They will not kill you for no reason. They want to protect you. We trust Coraline and Hal.
Yeah.
That was an official statement that had to be made because people were terrified of us.
They were genuinely terrified, like, of us just rolling about, being like, and just like, we were in complete formation, just rolling around the map, hunting the RDMers.
You should show, like,
people were scared.
The day 2 when we roll up to the ritual and everybody was genuinely petrified of us.
Was that day 2?
Yeah, it was on the way to the Mr. Beast thing.
I don't know what the timestamp is. You need to get me timestamps.
Like an hour and 15 minutes before session end.
Hour 15 minutes? That was 3 hours. It was like, yeah, then.
Yeah. And then go to like this was hunting. This was us hunting. You were delegating hunting here.
Okay. Then was this before or after the hunting?
It was after. It was towards the end of the session.
A little bit after
we were just like fucking around. Are you still on day 2?
This is day 2, yeah.
You could just go to like the ritual place and then just like time skip around, like standing there.
Where was it? Yeah?
Somewhere.
I have no idea.
No, it's
genuinely.
It was close to the mountains we lived in.
I was close to the mountains? Okay.
I think it was
yeah.
It was the circle thing. Was it?
It was here. I remember very clearly. Okay. I just want to say, while we still have people, I want to say thank you so much to everyone who's here and who's attending. It's lovely having so many people watching, and I really appreciate everyone here watching along and asking questions. Okay. Maybe it. Veterans flanking will speak some. The veterans are doing really well. The veterans did really good. They did an excellent job with that flank. When they rolled over, we basically just we stood no chance when they rolled around. Okay, now I am not a masochist. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna continue looking. Peace Bridge Massacre on day 5.
Do you want me to
right, I saw that. Pick me up a little bit while I'm trying to like find this like specifically.
Anybody have second in command questions in specific?
You can look in the thread as well. There is a thread. In the announcement channel, there's a Q&A thread. You can answer some of those
Oh.
questions. Yeah, some people ask questions.
Go stare at that one. Give me a second. Somebody's asking if you're Hungarian or Swedish. The answer is no, Core is not.
I am neither. You can guess where I'm from because people. It's really funny to see where people think I'm from.
Wait, hold on. I think I pulled my mic cord. Hold on. There you go. What had your expectations been when you first joined the event? I think I can speak for me. I was invited by a friend who was playing from state, who was like, "You should join. This will be really funny." And I was like, "I'll do it." I wasn't planning to get super involved. I just wanted to like be there, honestly, for clout, because I'm a small streamer as well. So I just wanted to like meet some people, meet some other content creators. I did not plan to get as involved as I did. It was very much kind of spontaneous. Like, I met Koru 3 days before event. Which is another thing. A lot of people think we've known each other for like ages. Like, at one point, people were asking me if Koru and I were dating IRL during the event, and I was like, "No, actually, we met like 5 days ago." Like, because we were like so locked in as a duo that people were starting to ask us that. How big a fangirl of Koru? Was I a fangirl?
Huh?
What do you mean by that? I feel like I was chill.
Yeah, you were pretty chill. I don't think you ever reacted like pretty crazily. You were like, "Oh my god, you were in the video, a state video?" I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah,
And
I
she
was talking to Remo about this last night. I yap to anybody in state. I do not care if you're a main character. You will be hearing from me.
Yeah. Remove's not a main character.
No, but I was telling him, like, I would walk up to Spoon and do the same thing.
Oh,
I
that's
do not
very
care.
fair.
That's, like, you're twin to me.
That's very fair. I'm trying to like figure out like what the hell this thing was. Kind of annoying.
Batman and Robin dynamic? No, I am not. I was tweaking.
Where the f is this thing?
No, that was Violet. That was not me who was like that. I had friends who were tweaking about the fact that I'm friends with Koru. I was chill with it. The funny part for me was the fact that we went from like me being like second in command to the Yuri, because that plot line was crazy. But I was not tweaking. That was not me. I was chilling. The wedding was scuffed.
The other person is Halmios. She was my second in command at the GMC. She didn't get featured in the video, but she was my second in command.
Wrong. They used my voice lines for every single person.
Yeah. Almost all the GMC voice lines, which is Halmios. It was kind of funny, but she never got mentioned by name.
Never mentioned me by name. I was on screen when Sorok yelled at Koru, and then they used my voice lines. But like, I mean, we spoke about this during the event as well. We knew that I wouldn't get that much screen time, if any.
No, yeah.
Like, this is like the curse of second in command. Unless you somehow manage to coup your leader, you don't get screen time. Catgirl Koru? Sure, send me Catgirl Koru.
No, absolutely not happening. I will ban you. I kid. I won't ban you.
Whoa, we had a nerve there. Like what?
Anyway, okay. I'm gonna go through some of the questions. How would you describe the skill levels of the Mr. Beast event? This was a question from Lime. The skill levels of the Mr. Beast event were very.
Are we talking skill level from the staff or from the players?
I don't know if Lime's in the thing. I'm just gonna quickly answer the question though. The skill level was pretty. It was on average. It was pretty average for a Minecraft event. It was much higher on the boys' side than the girls' side. That's for certain. But it was what I expected from like an average Minecraft event. There was some instances where actually it was a little bit higher than like actually no, it was higher than average. It was much higher than average. It was much more extreme. We either had the biggest shitters possible who didn't know how to even like press the spacebar, and then you had people who were like swipe, right? And then next would I take part in more Mr. Beast videos? I probably would. I'm not like the hugest fan of like the whole thing. Like I don't watch Mr. Beast normally, but you know, I might as well. I mean, I have the opportunity to, and like I think it's a waste of an opportunity if I don't go in there. Like
It's like a double-edged sword because it's a shit show of an event, but the exposure is really good.
yeah, it's just more so like it's more so like for practical sense, like I should attend just for the sake of
Yeah.
practicality. Okay, so that's
I mean, we
check.
did already. Like we were in the trap video as well. We're discussing joining another one, right?
Yeah. How long did the event last each day? 5 hours plus like like a few hours of meeting times before and after the event. Okay,
Are you
I'm
gonna be in
gonna
another ish video? Is being asked again. Yes, Cora will be in another ish video.
yes. What happened to the world after the event? Nothing. They just shut the server down after the battle. That was it. That's it. They just
It
shut the
was
server.
open during scheduled hours, and that was it. They just shut it down. We haven't had access to it since. Raid Bellbucks.
What? Wait, it
Bellbucks
was a
is in Twitch
raid?
chat.
Oh, hello. Hello, Velvox. Welcome. I don't see a raid, but thank you so much for appearing here, Velvox. Welcome. Velvox was GMC.
I think it's just Vel single-handedly raiding us.
rating,
I
single
guess.
person raid. Will I tell you a bit? Who didn't know before the event? There were quite a few people I knew before the event. Mostly ish state people. But actually, the vast majority of ish state people didn't make the first come first serve cut. So the vast majority, like 95% of the, so it was about like 30, it was like 50% of the original players I knew. But then when the first come first serve went down to 5%. State players basically got a visit. Oh shit. Oh my fucking god.
40 people. Are here.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
I was wondering, like, what does Bellbucks mean? I guess we found out. Oh.
Oh my god.
Hi guys.
Hello people. Holy shit. My
Like
whole thing is
200
blowing
viewers.
up.
Oh
Thank you
my
so
god.
much for the rainbow seed.
How many people are coming? That's
I
crazy.
don't know how to give shoutouts, but massive shout out to Fortsy. I work for Fortsy as his head administrator. He's a fucking goat. He's one of the sweetest people on the earth. If you like me, you would definitely like Fortsy. No, I am a little bit overwhelmed, Fortsy. I am a little bit overwhelmed.
This is so funny. Oh
my god.
Hi, Fortsy people. I know you guys by proxy. You guys are cool. Cora has dragged me in here a little bit.
Yes.
Hi guys.
Oh my god, thank you so much for the sub, Sekiko. Holy shit.
Oh
my
god. There like 200 people here.
Oh my god. For those on the YouTube side, the Twitch side is like exploding right now. Yeah, the Twitch side is exploded.
Who's the other person? Should I introduce myself just so the people know who I am?
Yeah. Go quickly introduce yourself, Kimmy. Go.
I am Haumius. I was the second in command to Coraline in the Mr. Beast event, and we're doing a Q&A about it, so I'm here to answer questions as well.
Yeah, we're talking about
Hi, guys.
we were talking about the law.
Some of you might
Mr. Beast
also,
event.
I assume there's an overlap with State as well. I am a trial moderator in State, so you might have seen me around in there as well under Microkimos. That is me.
I actually don't think there's many state adjacent people, but there are some, but not a huge amount of state adjacent people.
I don't know. I'm just because people know me as two names, so I'm either Microkimos or I am Haumios, depending on where you know me from. Haumios in this video though. So
thank you so much everyone for the follows, by the way. And again, thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate this.
Micro, yes, people know me. Yay!
Yay! And also, one more quick thing. Happy birthday to Fortsy. For those who don't know, it's actually Fortsy's birthday.
Happy birthday, Fortsy!
Yeah, he's an unk. He's 23 years old now. He's super.
Oh, that is
now.
unk. That is unk, actually. Fortsy, you're unk.
He's old and wrinkly. Okay, I'm gonna quickly answer some questions. Was I involved in the Lego friend assassination? Yes, I was.
Yeah.
That trap.
God, we were.
That trap, that sand trap against Lego friend, that was my trap. I designed that trap. The whole reason why the assassination worked was they told me, okay, Caroline, Kale and Taro went to me and said, Caroline, you have to kill Lego friend. I was like, oh shit, I have to kill her now. Okay,
Should
guys,
we talk
I
about
have
what
this
actually
trap.
happened and how we got involved in that? Because it was so scum.
Yeah, why? Sure.
Should I talk about how I got dragged into it?
Yeah, sure.
Literally, like an hour before session, I get added to a group chat, and they're like, "We can't get a hold of Koro because Koro's doing some work, like actual work stuff, right? So she's like out busy, and I'm second in command. So they're like, okay, let's just talk to How." I get dragged in, and they're like, "Oh yeah, so we're killing Lego friend, and you have to join us because if not, we'll just hate the GMC a little more."
Yeah. So I get to get rid of her.
I'm sitting there like, I don't think I should be calling like the shots on this, and they were like, "No, Koro is in on it. It's fine."
Okay.
How are you
Yeah.
gonna be in another Ish video? I have not played any Ish events, so in the future
No.
if they let me in, but no, I am not so far.
I am an application supervisor, so I technically have the power to deny, no, not even deny, blacklist meals from the next Ish event.
Okay, what did I do to you? What did I do to you? That's evil.
Yeah.
I'm complaining to Ish. He says I'm his favorite, so.
Oh, not for now,
Yeah.
not for long. I'm going to blacklist you. Yeah. If you're gone, you're over. Who's thinking the girls from GMC? They were writing the GMC. There were three GMC people that were spies. There was Sarah, who wanted to play a villain.
Sarah was spy, or was she just being a bitch? Sorry.
No, she wasn't spying, but she basically wanted to be a villain, and she wanted to burn down GMC by being said villain. There was Ampersith, who's working with the boy because she wanted video time for being a trainer. And then there was, what was the last one? There was Haskell, who was trying to kill as many girls as possible.
There was one more.
And
Who was the last one? There was another one that was kind
was
of
there?
prominent.
I don't know. Oh god.
There was one more, but I don't remember who it was. Crappy was one as well. Yeah.
Krabby. Oh yeah, Krabby. Yeah. Krabby was also a spy.
A lot
for
of
the
people
boys.
were spies, but it just kind of never went anywhere because everything was leaked anyways.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like they were spies, but nothing that they were spying on wasn't going to be public information anyways because we were aware of the spy problem. If there was something that we knew that we didn't want people to know, we just kept it within leadership because we knew the spy problem was that bad.
People shouted at me so bad. People were screaming at me for not hitting with them when I was trying to make sure things didn't get leaked. But you know, no one understands OPSEC. No one understood OPSEC, and I got burned so hard for trying to be OPSEC.
Oh yeah, people were on our ass for the lack of communication, but like we wanted to keep people from knowing because we knew it would get leaked if they did know.
Also, thank you so much for more than 40 people. Thank you so much for being here. You guys have fun. For those who are leaving, have a great day. Have a lot of fun. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. It's been love. Oh my god! Like for the subs.
What is going on?
I am dying. Thank you so much.
You've gained like 70 followers since I came on here.
I know I am dying a little bit, but thank you so much. WW to Nemi the goat. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna like run through questions. I need to speed run some of these questions because the chat is like blown up and I didn't get to see any. I didn't get.
Can we talk wedding? People keep talking about our wedding in chat.
Okay, wedding. Okay, let's see if I can go to the wedding.
If not, I have it recorded from my POV, which is really funny because it's very scuffed from my POV.
I will probably need moderators at some point.
Am I modded in your chat yet?
Yes.
Yeah.
You should be. I don't know if you are.
You might be able to kidnap some of my mods.
To be fair, no one has said anything problematic so far. So it's
people
okay.
saying wedding. Cora and I got married on day 6.
For reference, I've done so much Minecraft roleplay shit for I've done Minecraft roleplay for 5 years. I've done so many like roleplay things. I've never married or dated. Oh, my Minecraft crashed. Lovely. I guess I'm not gonna be able to show you the wedding footage unless you have it, Kimmy. and I
do
can
have it.
stream it. Okay then.
I do, and it's the one day I actually have my own audio as well, which is beautiful.
Yippee!
I can screen. Should I just screen share to you?
Screen
then
share it. Yeah, screen share it.
Throw it up on the screen. Yeah. I will warn my bitrate is an absolute shit show on this, but
yeah, there was a question from someone on YouTube chat. Did I want Narnia to represent girls? I mean, I think Narnia was a decent choice. I'm not against her I'm not against her being chosen. If anything, it sounds harsh to say, but she died, and like it was almost inevitable that whoever went up there was going to die to triple line. So, you know, the fact that I didn't get there meant I survived the fight in the battle. And Nane going up and there and dying is sad, but you know, I think
screen sharing to you now.
I think the difference is that if I was up there, I would have picked up a sword immediately. I probably would have just thrown it over the side of the tower and just told I would have told Triple Lion, fuck no. Anyway, let's see if this works. I need to enable my desktop display capture. Okay, let's adjust this. Sorry, I trying to figure out how this works.
You should be able to just pop out the stream and then it wouldn't leak anything.
Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out like how to get the thing to fit the screen. Yeah, sorry, 1 second. I don't know how this works very well. So we're gonna have to give this follow sound has been playing non-stop for the entire time. It's terrible. I'm getting so many follows. Okay, I don't know why is my thing on the side. Go away.
You can full screen the stream, no?
I did, but it wasn't like the ratio wasn't right. Yeah, okay.
What have you
okay, here you go. This should work. This works. Do a Higgy solution.
Okay. You ready to see the most scuffed wedding of all time, guys?
Yeah.
Okay, we gotta speed run.
It's a race. Competitive smooching, let's go. It's a race.
Let's go.
This is such a mess. So out of sync.
Thank you so much for the 5 subs. Thank you so much.
Silence of the chord.
Oh, they just played. Oh, sorry.
I'm supposed to sing. Wait. the chord.
Most scuffed wedding of all time.
Come on.
Very fitting for this event, though.
Scuff like the GMC.
Anyway, you said that.
No, we can say it. It's okay.
Coraline, will you take How as your official girl boss for the rest of your life in sickness and in health, in
And
glory
murder?
and in trouble, and murder, of course, and murder?
Yes.
How? You may now say your vows.
We were supposed to prepare vows.
Wait, oh, never mind, no vows. Screw vows.
We have
Just
to
fucking
speed run.
kiss
We don't have
already.
time for vows.
Just fucking kiss already.
Okay, Cora.
It's so embarrassing.
And then we
Yeah.
immediately had to go hunt people. Half the people who were at this wedding went on to betray, and we had to hunt them.
Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much how it went. I'm gonna go
Also,
reload
for those asking what's wrong with the audio, that's just how simple voice chat sounds when your OBS is not optimized.
Yeah.
That is just how it sounded like this the entire event for me. It was terrible.
Okay, to quickly answer a question in the YouTube chat, I am not a full-time streamer. I study at university. I'm just streaming a little bit for fun. Thank you so much for the sub, no. Thank you. I'm not a full-time streamer. I'm just streaming a little bit for fun as of right now. But I do regularly stream every Sunday for Backrooms Roleplay. So I do a Backrooms Roleplay stream every Sunday at 3 p.m. CET. And I have a little surprise thing. A big YouTuber, her name is Zavi. We're planning to do a collaboration stream, and she's a Twitch partner. We're doing a collaboration stream this Friday at the time. I think it's like 9 p.m. CET, so it's an American focus stream. I'm sorry to all the Asians here. My condolences. The Sunday one is fine for Asians. The Friday one is not, but that is a different backrooms one as well. And hopefully as things settle down and things cool down and things stop blowing up and I'm ready, I will put out more stuff as time goes. What day did I realize the girls were cooked? I realized day 1 that the girls were cooked. I knew it was fucked, like, immediately. Just because I was like, we were looking in the member list of the boys, and I had some boys leak the member list to me, and I saw Swite, I was like, okay, GG. The second I saw Swite.
I remember we were sitting there in like the first UGF pre-meeting before the UGF was even like fully founded, and we were like, so Triple Lion and Swite are our opponents.
Yeah.
Should we kill ourselves?
Yeah.
We were tweaking. We knew we were doing
it was interesting. Let's just put it like that. Okay. Repeat rule. I am not on a repeat rule for Asia State, actually. I am fully free to go and continue as always. And I will probably be again. I'll probably be again in a leader in 2.7, and I will not be in repeat rule because I will not be major enough to be in repeat rule. So I gotta keep on doing funny stuff without getting repeat rule. The problem is that I want to get repeat rule in Asia State. I don't want to feature again. I don't want to have to suffer through like so much work again. But I think repeat rule is an honor. I think being repeat rule.
for event staff.
Yes, apply for event. I would apply for event staff if I get a repeat rule. Yes.
I might apply for event staff, even though I've never played.
Event staff is good. Please go help. Please go help them. They're suffering. Genuinely, they're suffering.
If you are in state and you'd like to event staff, please do apply when they open that. Maya and Mika will love you.
So someone said that my voice sounds like a villain, but you do not know what a real villain voice sounds like. This is much more villain-like, yeah. And I'm hoping you have the understanding that if you mess up, there will be no forgiveness. There's no room for mistakes. There's no room for messing up. You fuck up, then I fuck you up. Pretty simple, right? What? You understanding? Perfect.
Please never do that again.
Why not? Why can't I speak like this? Is there something wrong? Come on, tell me. I want to know.
I will leave you here.
What do you mean you will leave me? You know you don't want to leave me. You know you want to stay here.
Do
This is
I?
entertaining for you, 9?
Is it?
Yeah. You know
It was
it
like the
is.
time when you muted me because I spoke Danish and then you didn't like me.
Well, Danish is fake language, not real language. You know that.
She made me send in an application to be unmuted in our private voice chat. I had to appeal it. She unmuted me and then she wasn't listening to a word I was saying.
Will I start streaming other games? I don't know if I'll stream other games. That's like, I could stream other games. I don't know if I will stream other games. It's like, yeah, technically I could do variety streaming, but like, I don't know if that's what people want from me. I feel like people want to see roleplay from me more so than like random games. I can do random games. I'm more than happy to do that. But you know, we'll definitely have to see. I'll probably release poll. By the way, guys, I have a Discord server. You can someone post a link for me. Ivan, can you get the link to Discord server in chat, please? In YouTube and in the Discord. Because I have a Discord where you know we can hang out, and I'll probably release a poll for everyone to see what streams we can do and what fun stuff we can do in the future.
Somebody just asked me if I'm too traumatized to play in an Ish event. The answer to that is no. I'd like to play in an Ish event, but the Ish applications are a lot more competitive.
Yeah, just for reference, there was 63,000 applications for the last Ish event. only 1,300, only about 1,300 were accepted. So that was about a 2% acceptance rate for applications. It was a slaughter fest. It was less than 1,300. It was a less than 2% acceptance rate for for the applications. And I personally reviewed over like around 2,000 applications. That was about something like 70 hours of work, I think, in about a week, of me just sitting there doing applications constantly. It's a lot of work. It's just like who do so much to make the events like how they are, genuinely. Okay. Now,
No, the Ish staff team is incredible.
stage 2 purgatory, yes.
Oh yeah, stage 2 purgatory, my beloved. I was on Gov stage 2 for 2 weeks. It was terrible.
Yeah. Why do you see around Among Us? There was one girl. Her name was Warden. She built like a few hundred Among Uses across the whole map. Like by the war day, the whole side of this map, this whole thing from like back to front, from here all the way to the coast, was just Among Us statues, just everywhere. It was like she dedicated the whole event to making 100 Among Uses.
Was
Okay.
the Mr. Beast application hard as well? No, not at all. You had to send in a photo and just be verified that you looked enough like a girl to be on girl side.
Pretty much, yeah.
Essentially.
They actually didn't let a lot of trans people into the event because they didn't look
Yeah.
enough like a girl. Yeah. They specifically
It was
restricted
a
that.
major problem.
Yeah, it was rough. They had an AI
And it is
review
something
it.
that
It was an AI thing, yeah.
Was it ever confirmed that it was AI?
Yes, it was confirmed it was AI, yeah.
Oh god.
They used AI to review like our faces and shit.
To see.
Pretty
Did
much.
you get scared when you saw Mr. Beast? Not at all. He was scared of us.
Yeah, he was. I'm trying to find that. Kimmy, can you please help me find that clip? Can you please help me find the Aura clip? Army clip.
Yeah, I'll see if I have it. I have it recorded, but I don't have my own audio in it, so every thing I'm saying is just like not there.
A lot of
But it's day 2.
A lot of the girls weren't brought out to be spies. Some girls just did it because they wanted the clout from the video. They wanted Mr. Beast to portray them as a spy in the video, and they wanted to be famous through spying and through like ruining other people's work. Yeah, that didn't work out for the most part. Sarah got a cameo, but you know that's for the most part what they did.
Yeah. I can spam the Discord link again.
I put spies in their base. Oh, I had boy spies, right? And the boy spies spied for me simply because they were loyal to me. The boy spies spied for me because I let them in the previous, like the precursors of GMC, a thing called the Black Brigade, right? We all fought people strong, and I was the villain in that story. I was a villain leading a Black Brigade, murdering civilians and doing war crimes. And I had a how do I put it? Those some of the boys who worked under me, right? They gave me a lot of intel from the boys' side simply because of past loyalties, and like I walked up to them and said, "Hey, you're Black Brigader. Give me the spice, or else." And even though the issue event was over, they gave me everything without questioning. Without question, they just listened.
They were so good. I met them at the border.
Yeah, they're really lovely people. They're very loyal. They're very fanatical. But you know, I only recruit fanatics.
Well, would you consider me a fanatic?
Yes.
Okay.
If I told you to jump in Mr. Beast event, you would have jumped.
Yeah, that's probably true, actually.
Yeah, precisely.
To be fair, I wanted an out. If you had given me an out, I would have taken it.
No, they didn't. No, none of the boys have a crush on me, right? I don't think they do. I hope not.
Crazy.
No, I wouldn't call them simps. I don't think they're simps. I just think they're very dedicated.
I would have yelled at them for trying to steal my wife.
Yes. The betrayal from Triple Line. I mean, it was obvious it was coming. It was at least from my perspective, I knew it was coming, right? And so like I wasn't surprised when he betrayed the girls. Like it was just like, to me, it was inevitable. I didn't like, you know, I just saw it happen. I was like, yeah. That sounds about right. That's like pretty. That's pretty. What nation? GMC. I ran a GMC. If you're talking about my real life nation, I live in the Netherlands. Ben een Nederlander. I'm Dutch. Not really Dutch. I'm fake Dutch. But okay. I don't. Okay. I'm gonna read. I wish we had a
Which
personal
Lumi,
epilogue to say
what?
goodbye. Yeah, I wish we did have an epilogue day. In the Ish Date events, they have epilogue days, but in Mr. Beast event, they just kind of cut it out and didn't have any epilogues.
You know what I wish we had? I wish we had Chaos Day. I feel like we deserve that.
AO?
Chaos, yeah, Chaos Day.
Like
State does.
Yeah. I wish we had it too. I wish we had it too.
Day
0 day
zero,
zeros.
that is true.
Okay. Now,
That's not even wrong.
okay. Now I'm gonna go look through some more questions in the thread. If there are any future events, would be outspoken about telling people not to join. I don't think I would tell people not to join. I would just forewarn them that the Mr. Beast event is not for the light of heart. It's pretty fucked up, and expect to be screwed over by the Mr. Beast. Like, expect them to screw you over, right?
The
Don't
staff
come
is
in
not your
there.
safety net the way they staff in other sub events are. They're not there to help you. They will not help you.
No, they're not your safety net. They're not bad people. They're just trying to do a job, and that's it.
Yeah.
Right.
For them, they're being paid to be there for the production. They're not there for the love of the game.
Pretty
the way
much.
a lot of like civs are, because the thing with the civ community is often like ran by people who are in it for the love of the game. This is because they see that civ are like the civs are big on YouTube right now, and they want to capitalize on that, and it shows. They're not bad people. They're just doing what they're being paid to do.
Yeah, they had 7 people to run the whole event. It was pretty bad, and most of those people were devs or like filming crew and editors. Almost none of them were like actual. None of them were moderators. They were all just like, they were all just people who were editing crew, pretty much. How much TPS? The TPS was pretty good on most days. They won. They won with shit, but other than that, it was good.
The one thing that I think that they did really good on is that the lag actually was not that bad after day 0.
Yeah.
Like, it was this for how much shit the server was being given, it was running really smoothly. Like, with the amount of people and the amount of stuff going on. Because those, like, the mod pack was not optimized, so for it to be running as smoothly as it was actually pretty impressive.
Yeah, precisely. Okay, then. Now, we have, what else is there? He is gonna hire more people. I got a job offer from the Miss Beast crew to work with them for the next event.
Did you take it?
Yeah, I might as well. I mean, I get paid. I mean, imagine getting paid to be a Discord moderator. Hello? Hello? Why wouldn't I take that?
Fair.
Okay. I'm gonna
Would an RTX 3060 survive? Yeah, I mean the problems we were having were server side, not client side. My PC was doing fine.
Okay, time to look at some more questions. What were my expectations when I first came into the event? I was expecting a roleplay civ event. I was expecting something like an Ish event. I was not expecting a competition because Ish didn't tell me it was a competition. No one told me it was a competition. I thought, oh, we're gonna roleplay.
I did speak to Ish on that, and yeah.
I don't think they even told Ish that it was a competition.
I spoke to Ish about it last night.
Oh, what did he say?
And he was like, I was told what I was told. I was saying what I was allowed to share at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one was telling Ish anything either, from what I could tell.
Yeah, so we didn't really know it was a competition, right? So it was just kind of like they just really screwed us over, where we just had to like we basically just had to kind of be there and run with it, I guess. Okay, next question. Was there beetroot in the server? No, that was not betrayals in the event. What was the favorite build on the girls' side? I actually really liked the witches build. This one was really nice. It's incomplete here. I think if I go maybe to the end of the clip, you can see a bit more
Oh,
of
it's
it.
just the one with like the
construction.
little like
Yeah, with the
on top of
moon.
it.
Yeah,
I
yeah, it's got
love
the
it.
moon
Yeah,
on
it's
top. This
really
one was
pretty.
really pretty. Yeah, this one was very pretty. Yeah.
That might honestly also this and GMC base. GMC base never got to be finished, but GMC base like we have the full design. It was really pretty as well.
Do you want me to actually show you guys what the GMC base look like? I can actually show.
Yeah, honestly, do that.
Cool. I want to look at Twitch question.
To answer the question that is being asked, I've seen it asked a couple times now. I have not personally went and checked the voice actor that they gave me for other languages. I forgot that was I forgot that was a thing.
Did you? I didn't check the voice actor. I feel like I'm a little bit scared of the other languages voice actor. I don't know what it sounds like. I've had some people make some comments about it. You can ask stuff if you need, Rick. This is very open to questions.
Yeah, this is a Q&A stream. Ask away, people.
Yeah, this is a Q&A stream. You guys are always free to ask as many questions as you need. Anything in YouTube chat. Got anime main character voice? Oh no.
Which of the group is a real traitor? I don't think there is a. I guess it's the militia would be the real traitors, and Foxley.
Militia? No, Fox. I don't think militia were traitors. I think.
Yeah,
the
I don't
militia
think
was
so
pretty
either. A
good.
lot of people argue that militia were traitors, but I personally have mad respect for militia.
For those who don't know, the militia were the girls who did the sport at the very end. I actually, despite what they did, I have a lot of respect for them. Because they did what they did because they got harassed.
Core, just do /warp training.
Yeah, no, I got a GMC base.
Oh, you have it for GMC base as well now. Oh god.
Yeah, this was our base. I'm pretty sure this is what it looked like. I can even turn on shaders because now shaders don't work on Mr. Beast mod pack. It just crashes and shits itself every time you try to put on a shader. But I can put on shaders for this. So this is the GMC base. Let me change the shader type here very quickly. Boom. Still dark. Oh my god, it is dark in here.
Yeah, I mean we had full bright in the event, and we never got light.
Oh yeah, that's true. But yeah, this was the base. We were gonna have a meeting room up on the top, and then we tried to make it defensible, so we had a lot of balconies and areas you could shoot from. There was even some areas like here, for example, right? If I go into survival mode, I can just jump like this and take no full damage, and that's because there is powdered snow underneath the wool carpet, right? Which meant that you could jump off from the top and not take full damage. But only GMC girls knew exactly where that location was because most of it was solid, so you'd die. But like if you jumped here specifically, you'd survive, and that was like part of the plan. We didn't really have that many. Yeah.
While we're in the GMC base, major props to Helmy C and Shrubrugs for this design. This was their doing.
Yeah.
They spent hours and hours and hours just designing this out and building it in game as well. So props to them for that.
Yeah, the whole thing was also built on like a giant. It was built on top of a mountain, right? So it was possible for us to spleef you and to drop you down like 100 blocks into like the thing. So the whole thing was built up to be like combat ready, but we never finished it and we never had the battle there. Mainly because the base was just too far away from the front line.
We had so many days where we'd be like, okay, today we're gonna focus in on building, and then something would come up that was our like jurisdiction, and then we had to like just like we had 2 builders. It was like all over the place. Never got to be finished in game.
Very quickly, I want to say thank you to Saffron, Twinkle, Love, Ripped Journey, and PNZ for the follows. Thank you so much. I wish I could say thank you to all the 40 people who followed, but like that was insanity. I don't think I could have said it was going faster than I could say thank you. Amios, yes, answer that question. Do you know what a Chinese god, J-Slad?
What?
God is Chinese and he is J-Slad. Did you know that?
Oh, okay. I guess I do now.
Good. Now you know.
Should we give a shout out to Essie for the chest room? I just saw the chests. Should we tell that story? I think that one's a really funny story to tell. One of the like more lighter moments.
I will quickly answer some questions. There's some questions in the YouTube chat. Would I have accepted
Okay.
peace if I got up on the tower and got a sword? I would have taken the peace, yes, because that was a specific line of logic that Triple Lion didn't want to take and he refused. Right? His main fear was that if we picked peace, the veterans are gonna go and just slaughter everyone, right? And then Triple Line was gonna be unhappy about that, and I was like, okay, Triple Line, well, we could pick peace, and then I will pull over the GMC, we're gonna roll over, and then your force, the boys next door and GMC are all on the veterans. The veterans would stand no chance when they're outnumbered like 4-1 like that. They would have been crushed, right? And that was the general gist of things, that we would have just like stopped. We would have just completely cockblocked the veterans from killing people if they wanted to kill people in case of peace, right? Triple Lion disagreed, and so he picked war. But I would have picked peace simply because of the fact that my whole shtick for the GMC is that we were militaristic. We were preparing for war. We were ready for war, and we were gearing up for it. But we didn't want the war, right? We were only going to fight if we got attacked. If the girls got attacked, pretty much. Also, thank you so much. Okay, I'm gonna like look through the chats. Triple Line's negotiation sucked. Really? I don't know what Triple's negotiation was. Like, Triple's not a leader. He's a PvPer. Like, I've never seen him lead a big civ before, like, before the Mr. Beast thing. And like, I think he's good. He does a good job. He did a really good job with the boys next door. So no, he is a good leader. I just don't know if he's a very good diplomat. Because like every time I tried to diplomacy with him, he would just crash out in my DMs, and that was basically it. Oh, he did. Oh, I didn't know that. In Twitch, it's pinned in Twitch. Are you talking about like the YouTube? There will be no face reveal now. What happened to the one to go? Fox Lady? She died 3 times and got revived 3 times.
So stupid. By the way, Koro, just letting you know your bitrate for your stream is not set up properly.
Yeah, I don't know how to fix that.
I can show you afterwards.
Yeah, we'll fix that afterwards. I don't know how to fix
Yeah.
bitrate.
No, you can fix it while on stream, I don't think, because you'll have to restart your OBS for it to register. But yeah, I'll show you how to.
Also, I have no idea how this works.
I will fix it for you, don't worry.
Mr. Beast didn't tell Triple Line to be a villain. Triple Line decided to be a villain. It was of his own volition. Now we're going to cut it. Negotiation was you will kill us, you'll kill for us in exchange for safety, but we can't guarantee your safety. Oh. Yeah, I don't know why Triple Line. Yeah, okay. Oof. Okay, now we're gonna talk a little bit more. I'm gonna grab some more of the Q&A questions, right? What was which girl performed the best at the Mr. Beast event? Ooh, I think Narnia did. I think Narnia already made a name for herself. She didn't have any influence. She wasn't like me. She didn't start off with like influence, like, or reputation, or she was completely unknown. She had no reputation. She had nothing, right? No one followed her at the very beginning, and then she ended up becoming the main character at the very end by making the right decisions. And so I think Narnia did really well for herself, and her performance during the event was very impressive. So massive congratulations to her. Let's see. In future events, let's see more questions. Do you think the boys and girls team would end up making a choice to stopping the war due to the money? Was the war guaranteed? The war was not guaranteed. But the temptation of money was too much, basically. And people wanted the war because of the money. What advice would I give people for leading a nation and leading people in general? Oh boy. There are certain principles that I give to leaders. As a leader, the most important bit is you have to take the initiative. You have to be someone who can look, who can seize an opportunity. Opportunities don't come to you if you just loaf and wait for them. You have to seize an opportunity. You have to put yourself out there. You have to really sell yourself. Okay, you have to be a marketing manager for yourself. Okay, it's initiative. It's about not waiting for other people to tell you what to do. It's about making those decisions on yourself. They can be wrong decisions, but if you make those decisions, people will follow because most people do not have that capability to take the initiative. The second thing that is very important for a leader is communication. Okay, you have to communicate. You have to tell people what you are doing as you're doing it, especially those people who are your trusted aides. Okay, because without communication, the whole thing collapses. It's a house of cards, right? You make one decision and then you don't communicate it properly, and people get confused, people get lost, and people get scattered. Things end up being just kind of shit, right? And no one gets to be happy, right? And the other principles is knowing when to make a hard decision. As a leader, you have to make difficult decisions. You have to call shots that you don't want to call, right? For example, when it came to hunting the traitor squad, the militia, right? I didn't want to hunt them down. They were members of the GMC. I respected them, right? But I had to kill them. They were people that I ride and died with. They were people that attended my wedding. They were people that were my friends, right? People that I regarded as highly. But I had to pull the shot and kill them because all eyes were on me. And it was on me to pull the trigger and to save the girls because no one was going to do it. No one was doing it, right? None of the other girls had any capability to defend themselves against that murder squad. I was the only one. And even though I didn't want to do it, and I had so much respect for them, I did it at the end because I had no choice, right? It was inevitable, so to speak. Now, going into the next questions, going into the next principles as a leader. A few more principles. Actually, are there more principles? I remember I made 6 originally back when I first concepted it. Oh yeah, and one final thing. This isn't a principle, but this is just a general tip. Leadership is difficult. It is one of the most difficult things on the planet. You will always have people get angry, you get mad, you hate on you, give you threats. It is about keeping your head above the water, right? There will be so much that tries to push you back down. There will be so much of people trying to crush you, of jealousy, of spite, of assassinations, of betrayals. And sometimes you really just have to take it. You just have to be there, and you have to be the bigger person. You cannot let these others get to you. You have to be the bigger person and to really stand up and to be like, hey, you're petty. I'm better than you. I'm not going to be petty back. And I'm going to be a bigger person. I'm going to be the responsible person. I'm not going to be petty. I'm only going to do my duty. Doing that is what you should do as the leader, in my opinion. Also, hello, Lexily. Thank you so much for the follow and welcome to the stream. Okay, take care, Violet. Thank you so much for being here. Now, what else is there? I'm gonna quickly check the YouTube chat. I am not a Russian, no. I prefer peace. I always prefer peace. War is a terrible thing. And will always be a terrible thing. People view war as just, people view war as a game. It's very much not a game. It's the most unproductive thing you could quite possibly imagine. Think about all the effort and everything that has gone to build a person up and to build a house, for example. Think about all the years it takes to build a house, only for someone to come around and burn it down in 10 minutes. That is what war is, essentially. That's what war boils down to. And it's just shit. There was not a circumstance in which I think war was a good option from the get-go. Sometimes you have to fight in order to defend, in order to protect your people. But until then, destroying, raiding, pillaging, no, absolutely not. What did GMC do if Triple had Mythic Luna? I already answered that question, but in TLDR, I would have gone with Triple Line, the boys next door, and we would have gone after the boys. We would have gone after veterans. I would not have stood by the veterans, even if that meant sacrificing my own prize money. I would have been happy to sacrifice my own prize money and my own life to make sure that other people can survive. That's my duty. If I'm doing military stuff and I'm military, I take on that acknowledgement that I need to be willing to put my life on the line in order to make sure that those of whom I am protecting are protected.
Coro, can I drag Graham up to VC?
Yeah, sure, you can drag Graham up.
Graham, you're being put on the Jumbotron.
The Jumbotron.
Welcome to the Jumbotron, Ram.
Okay. I might go to PvP. I'm roughly speaking low tier 4 on sword. I'm not very good at PvP. I'm not the greatest. I mean, I can PvP, I can hold my own, but I'm not the greatest. I don't know what unstable SMP is, so I cannot answer that question. How much money did I get? I got zero. I got $0, 0 pennies, 0 cents, nothing from Mr. Beast. He didn't give me shit.
Ram can't speak in the voice chat.
Oh my god, okay, I need to fix the settings. Give me a second. Ram, you have the ability to speak. You may now speak. Ram cannot speak. Ram, can you okay, try leave and rejoin the call. I'm going to answer another question. Did you meet any great people during the video? Well, yes, I met a lot of great people. There were a lot of bad eggs on the girls' side, but there were a lot of really good eggs. Haumeos Kimmy was one of those people I'm really happy to have met over that event. People like Violet Ocean, Mythic Luna, Zavi, Annie Bay. Who else is on top of my mind? The Egger Ori is fucking goated. I love her. She's so
Essie,
cool.
my goat as well. Shout out to Essie.
Essie is really good. I will criticize
Shout out
Essie. Essie screamed over my comms in the final battle and made my mill comm impossible. So Essie, next time don't scream over my comms if you're listening.
But that was the only Helmy as well. Shout out Helmy.
Helmy is goated. Helmy is really goated. A lot of independent squad, Queenie, Moo, Pro and Moo are the same people.
I am so sad that it wasn't shown how Moo was genuinely like the goat of the event in the video.
Oh yeah.
Moo did the most diabolical thing ever, and they never credited her for it. She went and stood over a death trap just to confront somebody who was a GMC hater.
Yeah. There were people who hated on GMC, right? And we wanted to clarify that GMC wasn't terrible and we were trustworthy. So one of our lieutenants, Moo, she went over to their hidden base, stood over a trap without any armor or any weapons, and then live streamed herself on our Discord channel to give that person a chance to question her in front of us, right? And she was basically the mouthpiece of GMC in front of someone who was ridiculously paranoid. And she put her life on the line simply for the sake of trying to clear the name on a GMC.
She could have been killed.
Yeah.
She was willing to do that. Also, somebody's asking if we see Mr. Beast again, will you crash out on him? No, I would not. I don't blame the staff. They were understaffed and inexperienced, but I don't think they're bad people. I don't think they were intentionally being stupid about it.
I will not crash out on people. Crashing out is unproductive. It's just straight up inefficient. I would just explain to them, hey, this didn't go very well. Please do better next time. Here's advice. Take this advice or don't take this advice. If you don't take this advice, I'm not going to work with you. If you do take this advice, I'd be happy to work with you. Because people make mistakes. People fuck up. There are fuck ups every single day, every second. I fuck up. Okay, I'm not infallible, right? I am very much someone who makes a lot of mistakes. Okay, but pretending that I can't make mistakes is just not. It's just not. Okay. I need to quickly. Quickly, I'm gonna grab some water. Quickly, feel free to answer some questions while I'm replying to some DMs and grabbing some water. I haven't drunk. I'm dehydrated.
Okay, hello, Ram. It is our
Hello.
stream now.
We take over. I don't think we have mentioned one person that I think deserves credit from the GMC as well. Correct me
ahead.
if I'm wrong. Wasn't Sneaky the one that has
Sneaky.
Mm-hmm.
Sneaky? Oh, let me yap about Sneaky now that you're gonna be going. Sneaky had absolutely no reason to be as loyal as she was, but she came to me and prevented 2 assassination attempts on Koru and was the whistleblower for Sorok being a traitor.
Mm-hmm.
Sneaky saved our asses. And then she went down fighting the traitors. Like she died to a trap trying to
Oh,
find the traitors.
it was such a sad
She was
moment.
the goat. Massive shout-outs to Sneaky. She was awesome. Love her.
May I retell the actual like event how she died, because it was insane.
Go on then.
She was chasing down one of the Independence Militia people. Sorry?
Cora said, "Go on."
She was chasing down one of the Independence Militia people. She kills her and then instantly disappears, and all we see in chat is a Dripstone Trap death message. Because she was running across a snowfield, and apparently the snowfield had a snow trap in it.
Mm-hmm.
There was some powder
It was
snow.
built by Slushy VRC, who was making traps without telling me where those traps were. And Slushy VRC killed a couple GMC people by accident, by accidentally trapping our people. I got really pissed off at them for that.
Yeah, a lot of people died to traps off their own side, especially on Gold Island.
Hamios.
Nobody was communicated.
Do you have a YouTube channel?
I have my Twitch. I don't have a YouTube channel, but I do have my Twitch.
Sadly, Hamios doesn't have a YouTube channel. They're asking in the YouTube chat about you.
I have a YouTube channel, but I don't use it.
Go if you're interested in Hamios and her stuff, go follow her on Twitch. She has a Twitch account. What is it called? It's called Hamios, right?
It is literally just Hamios. It's the same name I use in game. It's the same. I have the Hamios on every platform except for TikTok, where it is Hamios Live.
Yeah. Give me a second.
I do also have it on YouTube, but I don't post on YouTube because I do just stream. I don't do YouTube videos because I don't have the time for editing.
I'm gonna quickly post your name in the YouTube chat. Hamios. That's her name. There you go. Feel free to check her out. Do you guys, besides Minecraft, do I do any other games? I play a lot of strategy games. I sometimes play visual novels. I sometimes play shooters. I play a lot of RPGs. A couple of strategy games is a lot of RTS. Call to Arms is a good one. Another one I like to play is Hoi 4. I have 1,500 hours in Hoi 4. I achievement hunts in Hoi 4. I got some very rare achievements. I used to have 100% achievements in Hoi 4. Back in By Blood alone. The fuck Ethiopia. That was the Crusader Kings 4 was the hardest achievement in the world. And I hate it. I hate that achievement with a burning passion in my heart. Goodbye, Luca. Thank you so much for being here in the stream. What was my emotion when I saw the boys one? I was not surprised. I was just like, yeah. I mean, I was a little bit sad because I knew my plan kind of flunked, and I knew that my original battle plan kind of got screwed over by the Mr. Beast development crew, and I was just a little bit sad about how that ended, so to speak. But I thought it was inevitable, so I wasn't upset. I was just relieved that the whole event was over and I could finally get some sleep. Are you a good builder? What did you build during the event? I am a builder. I'm technically a professional builder, actually. Let me go warp to what is it? 2. Season ish. What's it called? What's the warp called? Area capital. Okay. /warp/ Envy multi-world. Oh my god, I don't fucking know the command. They update some, my friend updated the server. Shit. Does not exist? I need to figure where this is. You know what? I'll just join. Oh yeah, they updated the
What are you
build
looking
server for
for?
Ish. I'm looking for the. Oh no, that server's down as well. Well, fuck. Okay then.
What server are you looking for?
I'm looking for the 2.7 archive I have.
Oh, are you looking for desert specifically?
No, I'm just looking for overall how I can get to there. Give me a second.
Imperia is not far away from GMC base.
No. There's a full map. There's a full map archive. Ascoria, Bifrost. Hold on, checkpoint. Where are you?
There's so much on the server.
Yeah, I know. The server's like 5 years old. There's a reason why. Why it's hard for me to find. Give me a moment. Feel free to answer a few more questions while I'm like looking for this.
I'll look and see if
There's one on Twitch, I'm pretty sure.
somebody's asking the reasoning for the militia killing. The militia killed because the GMC was so harassed. They were tired. They were done with the way the girl side was treating the GMC. So they declared independence and decided that if they were gonna do something in this event, they might as well have some fun. So they teamed up with their friends on both side. A lot of them were friends with like Swite and Triple Lion, and went rogue. For us, we were aware of it, and it was somewhat agreed upon. Like we did it for plot reasons. We were actively communicating with them. I have nothing against them personally. I know Koru doesn't either. I can't speak for Ram. I don't know. Ram, do you have anything against them? I don't know.
Actually, no. I think
yeah.
the reasoning was perfectly solid. Honestly, I have spoken to a couple people about that. A lot of people are unhappy that people who did not directly participate in the bullying of GMC got killed. And though I understand it greatly sucks for the people who had their experience cut short, in the grander scheme of things, in terms of plot, it opened, I think, people's eyes to a simple fact. They've been accusing us of being corrupt, of being bribed, of being secretly plotting against our own team.
Mm-hmm.
I think the rebellion, the going rogue, actually showed them what a malicious GMC would have looked like and what the result of that would be.
Yeah, precisely.
People started realizing
it allowed
what's,
for a really good, additionally, it allowed for a really good comeback plot for the rest of us who then went and hunted them, and it let us wrap up the GMC story in a way that felt satisfactory to us after a week of absolute hell.
Okay, so I'm actually gonna go over. Someone asked me I'm a builder. I am a professional builder. I get paid by Ish to build. This was the map for his latest event, season 2.7. It is a little bit spoilery, so do tab out if you don't want the Purge event.
Lumi going, this build is so good, it's not literally Imperia.
But this build is my design. I'm an interior designer, so all of this you see here is mine. This city I was one of the main designers for. I built about 20% of this map here. You can see for Ish. And a lot of these contraptions, they're all my builds. A lot of the interiors. I'm not gonna go into too much detail because that's for a different stream. To go over the full details of this map, which I will do at some point. I will go over this map at some point, but again, I am a professional builder, so that is technically what I can do in Minecraft. I don't build very often. I build on a commission-only basis because building is very tiring and it's kind of exhausting mentally, so I don't do it very often. But when I do it, I guess I cook a little bit.
Yippee, Imperia.
Yippee. Okay, how did I start leading after retirement? Well, I kind of decided to. I decided that eventually after some time, I kind of decided that I didn't want people to tell. I got fed up. Basically, after I quit, I got so many messages from like so many girls who really wanted me back. Right? I got harassed with positivity from the whole girls team. They all wanted me back. Like after I quit, they all were like begging me for me to return.
Which is mildly ironic, given that
Yeah.
the reason you quit was the fact that they were doing the opposite.
Yeah, precisely. And then I would then concede, and I would agree to come back. And I decided to make a death squad. This was a suicide squad because I was fed up, and I didn't even care about winning at that point because I was so sick and tired of the girls team. I made death squad, and our whole purpose was a suicide charge into triple line for some aura, and that was it. Like I wasn't meant to die. I didn't want to live, basically, through the war.
I saw a lot of comments on the actual video saying that we were stupid for fighting head on at the Peace Bridge. We were aware that was a suicide mission. We did that for cinematic purposes.
I have a question. If I had a proper army to lead, do you think the plan would have worked? No, absolutely not. The reason why is specifically because I made the original plan relied upon a statement that the Mr. Beast. Oh wait. Oh, thank you so much for following
Hey,
me.
Elko.
Elko. Hello, Elko. The original super brain. The original plan relied on a statement from the admins and relied on the admins following through on their word. The admins broke their word, so our plan was never going to work because the admins screwed us over. So unfortunately, my original plan was never going to work. Thanks to the admins. Another question. What's my specialty in Minecraft? I do a lot of roleplay. I do a lot of building. That's mostly a lot of just mostly creative stuff. I'm not a PvPer. I mean, I can PvP. Doesn't mean I PvP train. I just know how to PvP over like 15 years of playing this fucking block game. It's kind of scary how I've been playing this block game for longer than a lot of people have been alive. I feel like I feel like I might have a few viewers that are younger than the period of time I've been playing Minecraft, which is kind of scary.
You do, in fact. I've had Minecraft for as long as Lumi has existed on this planet.
That is very funny and very sad at the same time.
Lumi was in the womb when I first got my Java account.
Okay. Okay. Let me go over some more questions because I feel like I missed so many questions, especially on the Twitch side. So Nessie Alex, thank you so much for the very first Nessie Alex. I'm so sorry I haven't been able to pay attention to the messages. I've been getting a lot of messages on both YouTube and Twitch side, so it's hard for me to read everything. I saw him got killed in an event. I got killed by a militia group. Oh right. You answered that question. I am sorry. That question was already answered. What games did I play? I don't think I have any questions. Okay, no, I might go. Okay, take care. Thank you so much for being here, BNZ. Oh, these are yellow frog lines, yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna answer a few more questions. I think we might also close up soon-ish, but some more questions then. Let's see, what other questions do we have? What was the most important? And was anything important discussing challenge that wasn't mentioned in the video? There was a lot of stuff that happened during the actual event that didn't get put in the video. 95% of everything that happened in the event never got put in the video. And a lot of the GMC stuff was kind of butchered, and they put a lot of things out of context. And I'm hoping to release some way to get like a kind of solidified GMC story out, just to show people like what happened and how everything went down. How did I get into the Mr. Beast event? I got invited by Ish, straight up. He just pinged me and said, okay, Caroline. Well, he didn't ping me personally, but he pinged everyone in season 2 in his events. So in season 2.5, the Rich and Poor video, and he pinged everyone in the latest one, the Purge event, which hasn't released yet. He pinged everyone to get into that if they wanted to join Mr. Beast, and I was one of the people that was interested. Will I give a VOD dump for the Mr. Beast event? Unfortunately, no. And the reason why is I didn't record it. I only recorded it through replay. And if I had to re-record it, I would have to sit there for 30 hours of just sitting there with my PC at 100% GPU and CPU usage for 30 hours or something. And I don't have that kind of time. So no, there will not be any video. There will not be any VODs. I will be trying to make a video, no guarantee, but that is what it is. Okay, I'm gonna quickly check for more questions. Let's see what other questions are there. Okay, there is nothing else. How old am I? I'm not answering that question. I am an adult. That's all you need to know. Would you encourage anyone up? Do I think the toxicity was worth it? I don't know. I think
That is I've been asked the exact same question, and I still don't know how to answer.
I suffered a lot during the event, and a lot of people went under extreme toxicity. I got hate mail for being like for doing GMC and trying to help people, and that was just very, very much very painful. And
how can toxicity be worth it? Is what I still don't understand. It's toxicity for a reason.
Hello,
The thing for me is that
the
the toxicity was bad, but if I hadn't played the event, I wouldn't have met the people that I did. And that's where my standing on it is. Like, I'm weird about the event because in hindsight, it was horrible, but like I would not be friends with half of the people I'm friends with now if I hadn't played it.
Yeah, pretty much.
So it's like there's two sides to it, because one side I would have loved to never have to experience the shit I did, because we were like genuinely harassed. We had people sending us actual like hate mail. I had people threatening to dox me. I had people telling me that my family member's passing was deserved. I had people using my trauma against me because my personal information was leaked, and that was part of it. And that is something that I wish I had never experienced. I think that was terrible. But had I not played it, I wouldn't have met Koro, I wouldn't have met Ram, I wouldn't have like met half the people I did. And so we're very like iffy about that question because I don't know.
I'm very thankful for the good things. I'm very thankful for all of you guys. I'm very happy to have you guys around and watching these streams and supporting me. Genuinely, I cannot say it enough. It is mind blowing, like how much support there is. There's a lot of hate out there on the internet, but there's a lot of support, and I appreciate each and every one of you for simply being here and watching. And in the end, I think it was worth it because I got to meet a lot of really awesome people. I get to have you guys watching, and that seriously, it really means a lot. And I don't want to get too sappy here, but thank you. Genuinely thank you to everyone who's here and everyone who's watching. What PC do I use? My specifications, I have 32 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM at, 3600 megahertz. I have an RTX 4070 Super. It's a PNY edition, so it's a dual fan. I have 2 terabytes of NVMe M.2 SSD. I have a 2 terabyte hard drive. It's a Seawolf with about 500 megabytes per second read-write speed, and then I have a 256 gigabyte NVMe for my boot and my system files, and then my processor is an i3. It's an i5 13600KF, and I think that's specifications. I think that's all the important specifications. Okay.
Oh yeah, like Violet is saying in chat, we had like what I can only describe as parent-teacher conferences where I would sit on a call and I would drag a GMC member up and be like, "Hi, do you have issues with leadership? And if so, can you tell me what they are?" And I did that on loop for like 2 hours.
Also, thank you, Cubicle, for the kind words. I'm very happy that I got to help you, and you know, being able to help people like you is, you know, I'm just happy. I'm glad you had a good time in season 2.7, and you know, I'm very proud that you managed to do something interesting during the event, even if we ended up being enemies. You know, by the end, it was very good to have you. Thank you so much, Moon, for the follow. Welcome. And thank you, Sigil, for the nice words. Okay, more questions. Let's see, what other questions do we have? Any important figures that both sides were looking out for? Swite. Everyone was looking at Swite. All eyes on Swite.
Yeah.
Everyone was Swite. Everyone was obsessed with that guy because he was
People were a lot more focused on Swite than was let on in the video. Like, Triple was the main character on boy side because of his, like, whole, like, plot relevancy, but we were more concerned with Swite than we were with Triple.
Yeah. What's my favorite part of Minecraft? The creativity. And the community. The Minecraft community can be really toxic.
I would say community as well.
Yeah, the community can be toxic, as every very large public community is. It can just be very toxic. But at the end of the day, very much so, I think the community is what keeps me coming back to this game. I wouldn't be playing this game if there were not so many awesome people out there who also shared my interest in this game. Now, what other questions? What's my favorite movies and TV shows? Interesting question. I know this isn't GMC related, but I'm answering this anyway because it's in the QnA. It's in the QnA.
I will be judging you. I
do not have a favorite movie. I have a favorite show. It's an anime. I have two. They're two contenders. There's Nichigo. It's very silly. It's very goofy. And it's very funny. I love it. Unfortunately, the studio that made it burnt down a few years ago. I forgot the name of it. I think it was Kyoto. I think it was like Studio Kyoto. They burnt the whole building burnt down. A lot of people died, and they never released more seasons because of that. But Nichijou was legendary. And Angel Beats also legendary. When it comes to characters, I really look up to. That's a hard question. I don't know if I have characters that I look up to, because I guess I don't interact with movies or TV shows very often. Favorite. It's just like, I don't actually have favorite characters out there. I read books more so than I read TVs. More so than I watch TV shows and movies. So, next question. How do I balance my Minecraft activities in real life? I don't balance my Minecraft activities in real life. I am chronically online. I do university. I have university. I have an IRL job. I work for Asia as a builder, an application supervisor, and a moderator. And then I do these events. I work as a head administrator for a large content creator, and I do my own stuff on the side on top of all of that. And so I'm very busy, so I don't balance things. I just work. I literally work. And then sometimes when I'm burnt out, I'll sit there and play video games for like a few weeks straight. But when I'm not burnt out, I do nothing but work. If it's convenient, will I be participating in more Minecraft simulations and role-playing activities? Yes, absolutely yes. I enjoy the ever-living hell out of Minecraft roleplay and out of Civ stuff. It's very fun. It's very stressful, but it's very fun. What's my favorite season? Winter. Fuck the summer. Summer is muggy, it's sweaty, it's humid. I want to blow my brains out every summer. The winter is very nice, it's cold, it's good temperature. -5 degrees is good temperature. Fight me on that, okay? I do not care. If you don't like 5 degrees, -5 degrees, you're weak. Anyway, Do I enjoy being? To be fair, like some people have very good. Some people are just acclimatized, right? I'm acclimatized to cold temperature, but some people are acclimatized to hot temperature, and that's very valid. Like if people, I could not stand more than 20 degrees of heat. Like 25 degrees of heat is my absolute limit, and I start dying at 25 degrees centigrade. So I cannot like deal with very hot temperatures. So it being cold outside, it being cold is my ideal, but it's not for everyone. Favorite color, hex code, FC6085C. It's salmon pink. Do I enjoy being a leader? Leader is like crack cocaine. It hurts. It's really stressful. I grow gray hairs. I hate myself sometimes during leadership because it's so ridiculously painful. But I can't get enough of it, and I always come back for more. I always come back for more. I'm so glad you have such a good opinion, Sad Malik. Dorgan, you have a bad temperature. You have a bad temperature, Kate. 5 degrees is a good temperature. -5 degrees is good. It is a nice, warm, nice, cozy temperature. Okay. You cannot. I will fight you. I will fight everyone on that. Hello, Helmi. Oh, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I watched Breaking Bad. Yes, I watched Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. I very much like those shows. Those are the only 2 TV shows I've watched ever. This is my real voice. Yes. You sound like Sarah. Am I French? No. Je parle un petit peu français. But no, I'm not French. I can speak a bit of French though. What other questions? Fuck that, so you subscribed and for everything. Thank you, Trishnik. It's very nice to have you. Okay, what else is there? Also, thank you so much for the follow. I need to see who gave the follow. Snake Soul King, thank you so much for the follow. Proper fashion is when you gotta wear trench coats. Proper fashion is trench coats, winter coats, big woolly Christmas jumpers, giant boots, okay? That is fashion, okay? Not running around in like skimpy bikinis, okay? Fuck that, okay? Trench coats are the deal. Minecraft is technically, I mean, I don't actually enjoy playing Minecraft that much. I don't enjoy playing survival mode. I don't play Minecraft too much. I play for the community and I play for the people. Also, thank you so much, Pong Obo, for the follow. Welcome. Now, what other questions do I have? I have a lot of questions. There are the Q&A. I'm almost done with the Q&A thing. Oh my god, I have another follower. Thank you so much, Polly, for the PS, for the follow. Best wishes in the future. Oh, hi, Moo. Oh, you're Moo. Hello. Welcome. We were talking about your actions and your sacrifice when you made yourself a hostage. You were absolutely guilty during that. What shaders? This is a custom config version. This is a custom config of iteration T. This is a really nice shader. There's a Chinese shader. It's really nice. But it's for exteriors only. For interiors, I use complementary reimagined, which isn't as nice for exteriors, but for interiors, it's very nice. So I use different types of shaders for different types of for different like situations. So do you like Shakespeare? I like Shakespeare. Shakespeare. I like his prose very much. I used to study Macbeth back in the day. So you can see here, like, how there's a lot of colored lighting, and it's really nice. It looked really nice with complementary. This is a custom config of complementary as well. Switch to iteration T though. Yeah, it looks a bit shit. There are some other shaders I use for different other niche situations. I use Hysteria for like nighttime oriflame kind of things. If I set time set midnight, this looks really nice at nighttime. If you want like a spooky, scary atmosphere, this is nice, right? And like imagine a kind of Let me pull this up. Imagine the kind of Batman ass shot I can take like this, just as an example. What's the most difficult part of leadership? The most difficult part of leadership is the most difficult part of leadership. I would say it's not the organization. It's not the coming up with plans and coming up with ideas. The hardest part is getting people to trust you. Trust is hard to come by, and being the one shining star out in the million stars that really attract people and that really bring people forth. It's hard. It's really hard. Convincing people that convincing people to follow me in like any civ event is difficult, right? It requires a lot of forethought. This is not my Parliament skin. I switch skins depending on the situation. So, for example, this is my GMC skin, right? But this is my. I'll show you some more skins I have. This is Paulina. This is a different skin I use for a roleplay thing and a thing I do called the Backrooms. The stream is on Sunday and on Saturday for reference. So no, Sunday only, and possibly Friday. But this is my season 2.5 skin. This is what I let the Commonwealth in. This is skin I use for the Chocolatiers, actually. It's not technically Commonwealth, but I used it. I had it for a different thing, and I just wore it because it looks cool. And there's some more stuff. This is my little relaxed skin. Technically, it's a Paulina skin, but it's also just my skin that I use when I feel like relaxing, like my non-serious skin. There's a lot of other skins. This is my Imperia skin for season 2.7, but like Ish's latest video that hasn't come out. This skin was a skin I made for Prussia themed nation. This is custom designed by me. This is my design. I mean, all the skins were more or less, not all the skins were fully mine. Some of them I did borrow parts and textures from other people's work. So I won't claim full credit, but this is it. I did not visit Outer Haven. I'm sorry, Cubicle War. Elena Kane reference. Okay, I'll show you Elena Kane. This is Elena Kane. This is from another roleplay event called QnA. She was very fun to play. Also, thank you so much, Aramond, for the follow. Okay, now how did I come up with the name Coraline? I used to be called Korutsu, and that was a name that I had because I used to have this kind of a lot of children, and you might have this. Yes, you might remember this. Like as a child, you might have had this imaginary world, right? I had an imaginary world as well, and there was this giant space-like nation. Their whole shtick was to be archivists. There were these big archivists that lived in a Dyson sphere, and their whole goal was to archive everything, right? Like Facebook, they steal all your personal information, except they don't use it for money. They just want to store it, and they just want to preserve it. And I called them Korutsu-kan, right? And so when I made my Discord account, I called myself Korutsu after that nation because it was my favorite. Oh, fun fact. I will continue with the fun fact after I'm done with answering this question. Look at GMC General. Oh boy. GMC General. 1 second. GMC, what's going on in GMC General? Oh my god, my pings are insane. Why are there so many pings on my Discord? Holy shit. GMC General, GMC General, GMC General. Hello. Where are you? Can't find GMC General. Yes.
While you're searching for the question, I wanted to ask for permission to kidnap Kimmy for something. We have mysterious things to discuss.
Yeah, you can go discuss mysterious things. Be mysterious and goodbye. I'll be on my own for now then. What's going on in GMT Discord?
Have fun stream, have fun with Cord, have fun on stream, Cord. Cord, message me when you're done, I'll help you with the bit rate.
We already talked about the DoorDash girls, Violet, but I can talk about them. Again, just to reiterate, please don't hate on people for the event, and please don't hate on people. Please don't hate on the girls that did the murder squad at the very end. They're nicknamed DoorDash girls on the murder squad. Please don't hate on them. They have a lot of good reason for doing what they did, and it's just not fair. It's just They did what they did because they had a good reason for it. Goodbye, Helmy. Take care. My favorite character in Macbeth was I like Macbeth's wife. I forgot her name. Lady Macbeth. Yes, Lady Macbeth. She's very good. You know, all of Neptune's oceans won't wash the blood from my hands. That's a very nice line. Okay, back to answering questions. There is no main outfit. No, Othello. I have not seen Othello. I have not read Othello. I think I might have read Othello, like a simplified version, but that was a long time ago. I was like 10, I think, when I read Othello. Yeah, I was 10 when I read Othello. I don't remember that. It was a long time ago. Avoid saying the name for the order. Oh. Fun fact. Right, fun fact. Okay, I'm gonna continue talking about my name and then I'll get to the fun fact. Thank you so much for the reminder. So, my name. So I called that imaginary name. I called myself Korutsu, right? And then people, one of my Swiss friends called me Korulein because she liked to bully me. And Korulein is the German equivalent of Chan. So she was basically calling me Koru-chan, but in German, Korulein. And I eventually got bullied into keeping that name. Also, thank you so much, Nienza Denada, for the follow. Welcome. Have you read Merchant of Venice? I'm not sure. I think I have, yeah. But again, I read a lot of Shakespeare when I was like 10, 11, 12, and then never again. And it's been over a decade since I read those, so I wish I could speak on them. I would need to brush up on those books to remember anything about them, unfortunately. Hello, Polly. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I deserve to win. I think the boys deserve to win because it was well played to them. It was GG well played to them. They did well. They conquered the girls. So they did what they did and they won, right? It was unfair against the girls. The odds were stacked against us from the beginning to the end. So we were fucked, right? But that doesn't detract from the boys' victory, right? I don't want people going around like screaming anger because the boys won. I am disappointed. I wish the girls could have won, but I also acknowledge that it was never possible. Really, just from how the thing. I am not rude. No, I will kill you sad. Okay. Now there is no tail. There is no tail. I have no idea what you're talking about. Yes. Why is Camille's following? Hi. Anyway, I am going to ignore Amius for now. Now, I want to. Okay, fun fact. Okay, here's a fun fact. Okay, fun fact. Oh boy. Here's a little fun fact. I once had one of my poems published in a book, in a national book. My school got us all to write some poems, and one of those poems that was selected was my poem. It was a poem about a storm. I don't have the book name anymore, nor do I have the poem anymore, but yeah, I technically got published when I think I was 13, 12 when I wrote that. Also, is someone going to sleep? Good night, whoever's going to sleep. Good night, Zorga. I think it was not possible. Why do I think it was not possible? It was a skill difference. Like, as much as I hate to say it, there just aren't as many girls in gaming, and because there are less girls in gaming, there just is less of a talent pool. It's not that the girls are worse at gaming, it's just that there were less girls, and therefore the talent pool was smaller, right? And it's a lot about a factor of like how many people can you pull that have experience, right? And there just weren't that many. So that was just that. It was a question of numbers and logistics and demographics. Okay, fun fact. Shit, I keep on. Did I reveal my age? I don't care if people know my age. I just don't like people asking me weird questions like face reveal and asking my age. That's pretty yikes. Please don't ask me personal stuff like that. I don't have any moderators because I'm literally scrambling to get shit done and get moderators up. But like, there will be moderation against it in the future, and I will set up proper moderation team soon because it's not okay to ask personal questions on stream. That's all. Now, fun fact. Oh, okay. Oh, he's still here, Sorgan. Okay, fun fact. Yes. That was my fun fact, actually. The book publishing. Sorry, I keep getting distracted. I have to. It looks very ADHD of me right now, but you also have to keep in mind I have to keep track of. I'm juggling so many different things in my brain right now. Have I played Call of Duty? I used to play Call of Duty. I was a massive fan. A lot of people hate Infinite Warfare. I think Infinite Warfare was really fucking good. Okay? Everyone hated on it. I thought it was good. I thought it was the last good COD, in my opinion. Infinite Warfare. Warzone was also good. I had a lot of fun playing Warzone. I actually have a montage of me sniping people in Warzone. Apparently I'm scarily good at shooters. I played PUBG a while ago. For the first time, and I got second, like, overall on my second try ever in PUBG. And I have a lot of like, I have a sniper montage of like Warzone, Call of Duty Warzone, and I sniped a random dude like 200 meters away, who was above me, and I headshotted him from 200 meters as he was like sprinting across like a roof above me, and then yeah, so I can snipe people. Advanced Warfare, I mean, I never played Advanced Warfare, so I can't comment on Advanced Warfare, but Infinite Warfare was fun. I love that you could, I love the wall running. I love the wall running where you could run and jump between walls, and with an SMG, and you could just like pop people. That was really fun. Have I played Free Fire? I have not. I have played Call of Duty World of War. Call of Duty World of War, the fucking OG. The absolute. I played Call of Duty World of War when I was like, my brother got me to play. The reason why I play COD and the reason why I know these games is because my brother got me to play it with him when I was. How old was I when I played it? I think I was like 11. Yeah, I was 11 when I first played Call of Duty World of War. 7 years too young to play Call of Duty World of War, but my kid ass didn't give a shit, right? Neither did my parents, nor did my brother. So I played Call of Duty when I was way too young to play Call of Duty. Yeah, it was a great game. It was phenomenal. I played a lot of strategy games. So I play strategies. I play RPGs. I play visual novels. I play. I'm actually playing GTA 5 right now for the first time. I really should have played it earlier, but you know, I guess you got to start somewhere. So. No, I don't play Fortnite, no. I played Fortnite when Season 1 came out, back when it first came out, 2015. 2015, it was 2016. But after that, I never really played it. Yes, I'm a Hoi4 and Roya. I'm actually a co-leader. Shit. I haven't logged into Clash of Clans for 2 months. Oh, fuck. I'm a co-leader of, like, a large clan that has been around for 6 years. 6 years. Oh, shit. Oh shit, it was the 6th anniversary 4 days ago of my clan. Oh fuck. This clan is a big clan. We've been pretty consistently active for 6 years straight now. But I'm just tired of Clash of Clans. Equestrian War, yes. I have played Red Dead Redemption. I haven't finished it, so don't spoil it. I should probably finish it at some point. Have I played Equestrian War? Yes, I did. But yeah, I play a lot of games that isn't very typical for my gender demographic, but I don't particularly care. I'm not gonna let stereotypes tell me what the fuck I can do. I will do whatever the hell I feel like. PH level 14. I do full max, so I like fully upgrade my walls and everything before I level up my town hall. So my town hall leveling up is really old. How did I get my accent? That's a long story. Holy shit, that was a long story. Danganronpa, yes. Elden Ring, yes. I have played both games. I didn't really play Elden Ring fully. I didn't enjoy it. Oh my god, I have been so... Oh no, I have been so long out of Call of Duty. I got the event where where you have the inactive fight. Oops, I hope they don't demote me. I founded that clan 6 years ago. I don't care if they demote me, to be fair. It is what it is. No, I don't watch football. I don't like football. I think sports is lame. No offense. I think football and sports in general are lame. I don't like team sports. The only sport I like is skiing. I am a skier. I'm an advanced skier, so I ski off-piste and on black slopes. Nope, I play neither of those games. I don't play MMOs very often. Hockey, I've never watched hockey. I mean, it might be good, but I don't know. I just didn't enjoy it. My father trying to get me to watch hockey with him. Sorry, trying to get me to watch football with him. I never liked it. He supports Chelsea FC. But again, I couldn't give less of a shit. It's boring to me. I fall asleep. Skiing though. Oh, I would kill to ski. Anyway, how did I get my accent? My accent comes from a long background. So I'm not going to talk about it in full detail because that's basically doxing my entire life. My accent is a mix of many different accents because I've lived in 5 different countries and I've taken education in many different countries, and I have a very international family who are all from different countries, and so I have a very varied accent because of the many different places I've lived in and different places I was educated in, different countries, so to speak. On average, I have moved country every 5 years of my life, and I've moved house every year in my life on average. It's kind of insane how mobile I've been. So yes, that's how I picked up my funny accent, I guess. Will I stream other games in Minecraft? I might stream other games in Minecraft. Again, I'll release a poll sometime later on my Discord to figure out what people might want. Because like I don't know if people want to see Minecraft or like Minecraft roleplay or just Minecraft or other stuff, because I don't know the demographic and I'm trying to figure out the demographic. So that's for me to figure out, and something to happen later. Oh, I've been in that many other countries on vacation, anything like that. Yeah, I mean, vacations are nice. I'm sorry to hear that you didn't get to go out and see other countries. Hopefully you get to do that one day. I'm rooting for you. Maybe one day you get to have the holiday experience. Okay. What countries have I stayed in? I've lived in Switzerland, the United Kingdom, the Netherlands, Germany, and China. Those are the countries that I've lived in. Countries I visited in, I'm not even getting into that. That list is very big. It's a bit terrifying. I used to think it was normal. My parents told me it was pretty normal. It was in fact not very normal, and I only realized that like over the past like 2 or 3 years. I live 20 minutes away from the Czech border. Oh, on what side? Like the Hungarian side or the Slovak side? Oh, thank you so much for the sub, Salt Cruise. I really appreciate that. What a goat. You could pull out Poland. Oh, Poland. I've never actually been to Poland, funny enough. I've been to Czechia. I've been to Slovakia. I have not been to Poland. Maybe one day. I have a lot of Polish friends. I should visit them sometime. Finishing Miss B's video and what awesome. Thank you so. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for being here. I'm really China, how was it? I used to visit China every year, so every summer. And I also I lived there when I was really young. China's interesting. It's not terrible to live in. I mean, like you can get by, so to speak, but there's a lot of poverty there, and it's pretty restrictive. Like you have to know what you're doing when it comes to VPNs and like bypassing like security protocols to like access like YouTube, Discord, or like anything in China. So living in China is easy enough as long as you don't talk about politics. Just zip it on politics and you can mostly live your life. But it's not a country I want to live in, but it is a country it's not a country that I would refuse to move to. It's a country that I might move to if I absolutely have to. But it is almost New Year's Eve. That is true. Holy shit. Do you enjoy your Discord? Yes, I do love interacting with you. I wish I could interact with you guys more, but to a certain point, I can't reply to like 6,000 messages. I am a human. I am not a machine. I cannot always be there, but I love to be around when I can be around. How much social credit has farmed? I have very bad social credit in China. In fact, I'm persona non grata in China. As of right now. I'm not going to talk about that too much though, not in public stream. That's not something I'm authorized to talk about because let's say I'm in trouble with a few governments. Ivan can attest. He was there for some of those happenings. But this year has been crazy. That is true. Yeah. Yeah. I'm on a few lists, and I know that for certain, as an actual fact, and that's a bit scary sometimes, but it'll be okay. How many countries have visited in Asia? I've been to Japan, China, Mongolia, and Thailand. Yes. I think I may have visited more. If I have, I forgot, and I'm sorry. You are CCP member, by the way? Oh boy. I mean, if you are, then you could probably just look up my file. Yeah, it'll be fine, I hope. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Who knows? Who knows? Something may go wrong, something may go right. 30% of my family's in Thailand. Oh, that's nice. Thailand is a fun country. I think it's one of the better Asian countries. Myanmar. Oh, poor Myanmar. They are not doing very well for themselves. But I think I'm going to close up very soon. I'm going to look at some last few questions though that are on the Q&A. How did you feel after getting to know you'd appear in Mr. Beast's video? I was terrified, to be really frank, because it's a lot of attention. It's a lot of eyes on me. And most importantly, it's a lot of pressure, right? With someone with my kind of opportunity, I have to make the most of it. I have to really try to branch out and be successful, right? But I really have to work hard for it. And it's a lot of pressure because I know if I failed and I threw away like one of the like hardest to get opportunities ever. Think about how many people like watch Mr. Beast and want to get into his things. There's like hundreds of millions of people, if not like hundreds of millions of people want to get into Mr. Beast's videos and stuff. And then I'm one of those hundreds of millions of people that got into that event. One of like 1,000 that got into the event. And then out of like the 6 main characters, I was one of 6 of 1,000. I was one of 6 of 1,000 of a few 100 million. Those kinds of odds are fucking mental when you compartmentalize it. Like, I worked really hard to get into to be able to have these opportunities, but it's still insane and it's still incredibly lucky. It's a lot of luck and it's a lot of hard work. Thank you. I will respond to your DMs after the stream. Yes. Did you feel any pressure while making decisions? Yes, absolutely. The pressure when I make any kind of decision is insane. Any decision I make has huge ripple effects on the whole event. Like any decision I made, like it changed everything in the event, right? Like, pretty much everything on the girls' side of the thing was in one way or another influenced by me, right? And that kind of pressure, not only pressure, but responsibility is horrifying. I really had to treat that power with as much respect as possible. And I really tried to respect the kind of trust and power that I had and that was vested in me. And it was hard. It was really hard. But at the end of the day, I made a lot of mistakes. I had some successes. And overall, I think things were really good. Hopefully. Now, next thing. Let's see. Are there any YouTube questions? American out of Philippines, Singapore, move back to China. Oh yeah, that's fair. I have a few friends from Singapore. I might visit that place at some point. And Philippines. I have a lot of friends everywhere, to be really honest. Philippines I'll think about. I'm not too sure I want to visit the Philippines, but maybe one day. But it's also expensive and I don't have that kind of money. I'm not a rich person. My parents are an exception, but I don't talk with my parents. So me and my parents are in separate entities, and I fund myself. Philippines is a tad. Philippines is good. The people are nice, but I don't. It's just the weather. It's just the weather. I couldn't handle the weather. I would actually blow my brains out. Thing about Singapore, to be really fair, Singapore and Philippines are so hot and humid and muggy. I shudder to think. How I would end up in those countries. Also talking for 3 hours, all the questions is crazy. Oh, thank you. I mean, I have one of the person who rated me earlier, Fortsy. He is very, very much a yapper. He could sit there for 12 hours straight and yap. He does nothing but yap. So being in video is already pressuring me at the biggest. Yeah, it is. You're completely right. The matter, it's just like, oh my god, it's I can't even begin to go. 40 is great. Yeah. Level foreigners think about it when you'll get used to it. I don't think I'll ever get used to it. Hello, Sachizu. Not anymore. I get sick every time we visit. Oh yeah. Hello. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I could ever get used to it. I live in the very far north, right? The sun sets and rises. We only have like 6 hours of sunlight and in the winter, and I can sit in like -20 and be fine. I cannot sit in 20 like plus 25 and be fine. So, very, very different. Like I'm on a temperature scale that is like unfathomable in Philippines, and Philippines is on a temperature scale that's unfathomable for me. I couldn't go to Philippines and survive. Oh, I'm jealous of you, Ivan. I want to go to Canada. Can I go? Can I swap? I wanna go. That sounds nice. It's too warm where I am. It's like, what temperature is it right now? It's 3 degrees. It's too warm. I want it to be colder. You're a figure skater? Oh my god, that's awesome. Figure skating looks so difficult. The balance, the balancing of figure skaters. The fact that I can barely skate. I'm a skier, but I can barely skate. And when you're sitting there on like a little blade that's only like a few millimeters thick, rocketing down ice at like high speeds on these tiny little like bits of metal, and like doing all these like dance moves. Oh my god, that requires ungodly balance. So genuinely, props to you, Sashizu. That is a really cool thing to do. I love Singapore living there, and it's always cool to be torture for me. Living in Greta. Yeah, it's acclimatization. I mean, maybe I could get acclimatized. But it's just kind of like it's kind of like well, it's kind of just like a shame. Fuck, my brain is melted for half a second. People actually feel about touring in China or happy relationship. No comment. Anyway, I'm sorry. I love how okay, I'm gonna check. Oh, hi, Nguyen says. Yes, I have something about feeling about the cold being a motor 1 plus 25. Also, another Canadian. Oh, nice. Greetings, Canadian people. I've been ice skating since I was 3. Biggest game is always so impressive. Yeah. Genuinely, I do agree with these serials completely. Even a place where the climate is half seas, half cold, half snow. I mean, that's kind of Europe, right? That's basically just Europe, because Europe is temperate. Sometimes in the summer we go up to 30 degrees, but usually in the winter we go back down to like -1 degrees or something. So it's really like it's pretty nice here in Europe because you never have to worry about it being too hot, too cold. Makes you see Olympians around days a week, you never get used to it. That's insane, Sajisu. The fact that you see Olympians is fucking crazy. Oh my god. Oh boy. I'm a little bit concerned. I might be cooked, Ivan. President Xi might be finally coming for me. It's over. It's over. Oh, thank you, Sad Malik. Thank you for the kind words. Okay. I'm gonna look at the very final Q&A questions, and we're gonna close up the stream. How would you hire am I planning to hire an editor for videos? Yes. If you're an editor, please, I will pay you. I need an editor. I am suffering. Anyway, next thing, how long have I been participating in Ish's events? I've only played the Rich and Poor video. The Rich and Poor video was my first ever Minecraft event. I'd never played Minecraft events before Rich and Poor, and all things considered, I think I'm really proud of how I went through there, because I joined Ish State not knowing anything, not knowing anyone. I was just kind of nobody who'd never even played a Minecraft event before. Same like Narnia, I guess. And then I ended up leading the Commonwealth, and I was quite happy with that. Yes, the Commonwealth shot itself, but you know, to a certain point, you know, like, yeah, I had no experience. Next question. How do you be playing and uploading videos about any other games? I'll see about uploading. I don't know if I'll upload videos about other games. Most of the videos I'll be releasing, I plan, are mostly just roleplay stuff, or like cinematic stuff, or storytelling stuff, because I like storytelling and I like cinematic stuff, you know. But I don't know if I'll ever be able to have like the absolute cinema editing like quality that Mr. Beast or Ish has. I can tell a story, but I can't edit. Okay, what is my favorite festival? I don't have a favorite festival. I'm boring. I'm a Grinch. You'll never see me in a festival, ever. And actually, I think that's it. Yeah, that's all the Q&A questions. Oh my god. There's a crappy scholarship. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully one day you'll get a better laptop. I'm happy to give PC advice to anyone who needs like PC component advice. I'm a bit of a PC nerd. I like anything that goes over PC components. If you need help with that, just ask. I will give you some advice. Do I narrate? Or do you like have your own videos of narrating? No, I don't narrate. I've never narrated anything before. I'm not a narrator. I can try to narrate. Maybe one day I can give it a shot, but I've never had a. What PC specs? I've got a 4070 Super and an i5 13 600KF. Mr. C, what are my views on Taiwan? I have no views on Taiwan. Take that as you will. I like go skiing and snowboarding in Japan and Korea 4 times. It was amazing minus cold weather. But it's very nice. Skiing in Japan sounds like such a blast. I wish I could ski in Japan. Oh, I'm so jealous of you. Oh man, the snow in Japan, from what I've heard, is amazing. There's so much snow over there. So do you narrate on how the RP goes? A little bit. I'll be when I'm narrating, I'll be narrating a little bit over the video, over like rough events, and then I'll be also playing a character as well. We'll have to see about that. I might switch voice, switch accent, just to make it clear what's what. For example, like I would speak in a much more posh accent, for example, for the narration. For instance, one could be rather more eloquent if it is desired, though there are those of whom who find his voice rather detestable. Okay, I'm gonna quickly check. Which? You're jealous of me? Oh, in what way? I hope. Oh, I don't want you to be jealous of me. I would help you if I could. You get a lot of DMs. What did you my free time? Free time? More like work time. Let's go, more work. If I have free time and I have energy, I'll just log into doing work. I enjoy work. Work is crack. It's suffering, but it's crack. Your PC still can handle the server. Barely, yeah. The Mr. B server, even for my really powerful PC, the Mr. B server was super laggy. Also remind an owl, someone redeemed it. Ooh. Oh my, okay, well I said it now, so you can be happy. I need to remove that Uwu thing. Take it to the next country you go. I will not be taking anyone with me into any countries I visit. I prefer traveling alone. And I usually go to other countries to visit my friends anyway. So, how much longer I'll be streaming? Not long. Not very long. How many hours did you have to play? 5 to 6 hours a day. Give me 7 hours. To pay half my names. Oh, I see. That's nice. Okay, I will see you in the Discord server. Thank you very much. I'm gonna close the stream now. And I just want to say once more, I really appreciate everyone who showed up, genuinely. You guys are awesome. And I hope to see you on Friday, which I think will be the next stream. Friday we'll have a stream, then we have a Sunday stream, and then I might do a season 2.7-ish purge video stream where I tour the map that I built. It's a really good map, and I've been itching to show some of this. Like absolutely itching. Anyway, goodbye. Thank you so much. I'm going to depart.